That sucks.
Lesbian.
I like that in a woman.
And every other kind of deviant.
I love paying for sex.
This moral decay weakens our resistance to the onslaught of the communist masters of deceit.
We're a bunch of scumbags.
These abnormalities are corrupting the minds and the hearts of our children.
Jackass.
And yeah, we're back. Where have you been?
It's depressing and horrendous. It's awful.
A bunch of idiots.
Perversion for profit.
Here it comes! Here it comes!
The Opie and Anthony program.
El virus.
The Opie and Anthony.
God, that irritates me.
It's just like somebody took a bat to my brain.
We're the only radio show that makes you want to hate us.
Opie.
I want my coffee.
Anthony.
I want that fact.
Jim Norton.
I want Ozzy.
We are going to dumb this thing down to the point that we're going to be #1 with Down syndrome children.
Hysterical.
The Opie and Anthony Show.
But enough of this palaver. Let's get the show on the road.
You can act like a man! What's the matter with you?
I see the awful, terrible things in my life and turn it into something funny.
You're just a tool.
I'm Big Dick Black.
Well, let me tell you something, my Mick friend. I don't care how many Dago, Guinea, what greaseball goombas come out of the woodwork.
We need new sounds.
Of course we do. Hawk, get on that.
Drew wants in right off the bat. Oh. What am I doing? I got you on here. No,
Not
nothing.
on there.
Just unplug the goddamn thing.
All right, never mind.
Well, Drew's going to help us out.
What happened, Hawk?
It's on, right?
Uh-oh.
My fault.
All right, now try it out.
Okay.
Drew Boogie's going to mix for us today.
Of course.
You want to give us a little something to start the show?
No, I was gonna. I was gonna do it over the intro music. And everything.
You want to try it again?
I screwed it all up.
What happened? You really messed this all up, dude.
Wasn't you. Some button wasn't pushed up there.
Yeah, I was supposed to push that button.
You were?
I was.
Oh, now it was your fault
It's
then.
all my fault.
Now there's no reason for you to be here. You already wrecked the whole program.
God damn it, I'm out of here. Let me unplug my shit.
They just show that the video of the ferry.
Yeah,
again,
that's a good one.
in Vancouver. Oh my God!
Oops.
Just taking out a whole yacht club. It looked like.
Yeah. Bunch of yachts. They backed up into it looked like.
They don't
Ooh.
yaw as much in Vancouver, I hear.
No?
Nah, it's a little hipper.
I don't know where they yaw.
They yaw in Montreal, Toronto,
Montreal?
Quebec, but Vancouver,
Newfie?
I think Vancouver. They're like it's kind of like America up there.
Really?
Yeah, it's kind of like Seattle.
So they hate the rest of Canada?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Anyway, good morning. It's the Opie and Anthony program. Starting off a little shaky. That's okay, though. We got Drew Boogie in studio. He's going to be mixing all morning for us.
He brings in his infernal machines.
Yeah, he goes old school on us. Those are actual turntables.
He has 2 turntables with him today. Where'd you find those? A garage sale?
Got them from a neighbor.
Yeah.
Who's been holding them in the garage for years and years. No, you can still buy these new.
You can?
Yeah.
I guess for DJs, yeah.
I actually won these in a contest, but you can still get these brand spanking new.
Nice.
Actually, wait, you guys have contests?
Mm-hmm. It's a beautiful thing. I'll show you the videos one day.
Yeah? Do you just go off?
Just go crazy.
Opie looks at those and kind of remembers, right? They bring back memories for you?
You used to do it, Ope?
Yeah, it's a little creepy,
You use
actually.
turntables, so you have to cue it up and
cue up the album. Exactly.
Find the spot where it actually starts. So you don't
And
get
then
that dead air.
yeah, but then the trick is then you have to turn it a quarter turn.
Quarter turn.
Wait for the quarter turn for the turntable to start.
Because it speeds up, bro. Come on.
Of course, you don't want it to go.
No, so.
Let me take you down. You don't want that. Got a quarter turn. Right.
Gotta go quarter turn after you hear that. Hell yeah. What's up, Jimmy?
Hi, guys.
There's Jimmy.
It's the day before
I like his shirt. It's a goof on the Got Milk shirt. It says Got Mule with a question mark.
Where'd you get that?
That's
Bonnaroo
cute.
last year. It was a Government Mule shirt, but I don't listen to Government Mule. I just love the shirt.
Yeah.
They're one of those
That's
jam
funny.
bands, bro.
Yeah, they're good, right?
Yeah, they're all right. They're definitely all right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the day before the 4th of July weekend, and
4th of July.
and we can't wait to get the fuck out of here for a few days.
See what I'm wearing? I'm wearing my suit with the anchors on it. Like the mayor.
Marion has a problem with us in Jersey. Marion, what's up?
Nothing much. I'm a long-time listener.
Ah.
Now that I'm paying to listen to you guys on XM opposed to listening free on NEW, I think you guys are taking too many days off.
Wow. Too many days off.
Yeah.
You listen here, lady. We actually take less days off than we ever did.
Oh, my God. It seems like there's so many more days that you guys aren't there than you're there.
Wow, we've done a good month in a row here without taking a day off.
A whole month.
Long?
And we're gonna take an extra day for the 4th of July weekend.
Sure.
I know. I kept hearing the promos that we're going to get
It
to hear
just
the work
seems
stuff.
like we do, I think. Because, you
love us so much, it just seems like we're taking a lot of time
We're here
off.
on a daily basis, and then if we take vacation, you just remember the last time we took vacation, and it seems like it wasn't that long ago, but it was.
I used to have a little guilt as far as how many days we used to take off, but the reality is we give you guys 20 hours of original programming a week.
Oh, I know.
That's insane. It's really insane when you're trying to, be creative. I mean, this is a creative radio show. When you're a DJ and you just talk maybe 5 minutes an hour, that's a piece of cake. You should take no time off.
And we take less time off than any other high-profile jock in the country.
That's right.
Less time off.
These high-profile like TV shows like, Letterman and Leno, and they just have to do 5 hours a week.
Yeah.
That's
breeze.
That's a walk in the park.
What a breeze.
Aunt and I could do that in our sleep. 5 hours. We do 20.
We do 5 hours in our sleep, and the rest we try to stay awake for.
All right, Marion.
All right, bye. Have a good day.
Thanks you.
Bye.
Bye.
Thanks for your concern. Chris, what's going on?
Hey, guys. I got a Pat Battle line for Jimmy.
Okay.
When I get home, the first thing I'm going to do is punch Pat Battle in the mouth. Yeah.
From Smokey and the Battle.
I was on AMC last night.
Yeah.
They butchered it.
Oh, I know. You can't watch Smokey and the Bandit on regular television.
I had never even seen it before. And
You scum bum. Oh, yeah, instead of some bitch.
Yeah.
Calls him a scum bum. And how they dub the words in, it's somebody completely different. The voice sounds different.
We should get. We've talked about that movie over the years as far as the TV version. We should get a copy of that.
It's so bad.
It's so annoying. And what we should do is play the original line and then what they do now on TV.
It's not even that bad. They don't really say anything that bad in that movie. It's not like they never used the F word or anything.
No, they block out all the goddammits and all that shit.
Goddammits are taken
We
out.
should start a petition to make regular TV just stop showing movies.
Yeah.
Just stop, because it's not worth it
anymore. There really is no need to. Who is sitting there with an antenna and a few channels. People have cable. They got their movie channel. Who?
Uptown. No.
Oh, you think?
No, actually, they're set up better than we are.
There's probably many houses in Howard Beach that some underprivileged people can go and watch cable television in.
Well, they make it a big deal to the network premiere. Ugh,
yeah,
just ruining
first time on network television. Who cares?
Well, great.
You've seen it in the movies. You've seen it on DVD. You've seen it on cable. And now, I get to watch it completely butchered with a ton of commercials.
The network premiere of Titanic.
Great. I
Came
can't
out
wait to
6
see
years
it.
ago.
Can't wait to see it with commercials. Yeah, and it comes out like 6 years ago. You're like, when was that? What? When did that come out? And they make it sound like a big deal. And sometimes you do, and I hate it. You get caught up in watching a stupid movie on regular TV because they play like a half hour of it at the beginning, and there's no commercials or anything.
Yeah, nice.
And you're like, all right. And then a commercial comes up, and you think, whew, there hasn't been a commercial in a while. And by the end of the movie, it's like, Jack, we'll be back after these words. What? Wait a minute. You just.
That's so true.
And now back to Titanic. Oh, Jack, hold on. We paused for these words. What happened? Wait.
And then you look at the TV guide listing after the fact, and you see Titanic from 2 p.m. to 11 p.m.
11 o'clock at
right.
night, yeah.
You're still watching
What?
the movie.
20 hours? What?
Oh, it's awful. I was just watching just before we walked in the studio that the movie business is way, way down this summer. Way down.
Yeah.
And basically, people are admitting they just would rather watch, these movies at home.
Yeah, isn't it a lot more convenient? It's fun.
It's more than that, though, too. I mean, the movie ticket prices are just out of control now.
Yeah.
It's like $12 or something like that in my neighborhood.
$12 in the city now? It's still like $9 and change out in the suburbs.
But, all right, so call it $9 and change. Call it $10. Let's round it off. And then you got to get the popcorn, some sodas and stuff. It's ridiculous.
I like the Twizzlers, Opie.
Or Twizzlers.
I like the big pack of Twizzlers.
I go old school. I get some Raisinettes.
Raisinettes?
Which a lot of the movie theaters don't even carry that anymore.
Not a fan of the Goober, are you?
The Goober's, that's my second favorite.
It's a peanut?
My second favorite movie candy.
God, I hate peanuts.
What's your favorite movie candy?
Favorite movie candy? We'll be taking your phone calls. Favorite movie candy? Hey, he's a snow caps. You're insane.
Oh, God. That is one of those wacky morning show topics.
Hack radio at its best.
Movie candy.
But
now they got, what do they call those new things they're selling in the movie theater? What are the, the nachos. That new thing they got out there, the nachos with some cheese on there.
I told you there's a movie theater. It's one of these artsy ones in my neighborhood.
I saw them selling pretzels. It's outrageous what they're selling there.
Well, the one near me, they sell smoked salmon sandwiches.
All right, that's
I swear
ridiculous.
to you.
Smoked salmon?
Oh, it has everything. It has your popcorn and, all the candy. And then all of a sudden, one of the other choices is smoked salmon sandwich.
That's what you want next to you in the theater. Someone eating the stinky smoked salmon sandwich.
That's one reason I can't go to a full movie theater anymore.
I can't have anybody I don't know sitting next to me. I can't do it.
Oh, big surprise there.
I don't mean for germs or nothing. I just mean they annoy me. People annoy me. They're twitching. You can't, at least if you're with your girl and she's sitting in the seat next to you, you could kind of share the little strip of wood that is an armrest. That little thing.
Yeah, that is a little creepy.
But like you're sharing it.
You're sharing it with a complete stranger.
There's a complete stranger now. You're elbow to elbow. Might as well be jerking off in a bed. Right, Voss? Where's Voss?
What do you mean? You don't go elbow to elbow. If they have it, then that's it. But you're like.
I usually put my arm on top of theirs and clutch the top of his hand.
What, you're fighting for elbow space?
Well, you need something. You can't sit there with your arms pinned to your side, perspiring, and you can't sit there with them straight out like you're doing the funky chicken.
The movie business, they're in deep trouble as far as showing these movies in
What
theaters.
year is it? It's 2005. Redesign your goddamn theater. Put some nice seats in there.
Most theaters still have
stadium seating.
Most theaters still have uncomfortable seating.
Yeah.
The screen.
Dude, they're the same seats you sat in if you went to the movies in the 50s. It's the same crappy seat.
And the screen looks just archaic at this point.
Mm-hmm.
It's not digital.
Big streaks in it and runs and rips and
we're used to
jujubes stuck to it.
We're used to watching our DVDs on a nice, digital system or what have you, or or the movies, digitally remastered and ready to go. It just looks better at home, is what I'm saying.
Sometimes the picture's tilted. You get that like dusty corner up at the top because the cameraman or the projector guy moved the projector a little bit.
What about this? It's just always just slightly too dark.
A little dark, yeah. Out of focus. Eesh. I'd rather watch it on a nice widescreen television.
And now, they're getting the DVDs into the stores so much faster. It's like, why would you go to the movie theater? None of these movies are that good where you have to run and see it the first week.
There's only a couple of movies that come out maybe once a year
right?
that you have to see in the movie theater.
And then the rest you're like, I'll wait. And then you go into your, your Blockbuster, what have you, or you go buy the DVDs.
Yeah.
For the same price you would pay pretty much to go to a movie when you figure in the candy and everything.
I was paying much too much in late fees at Blockbuster, where it just got better for me. To buy the movie, it was a better deal. So now I just buy them. They're so cheap now too. Just buy them. Remember when you used to screw up with video cassettes when it was the mom and pop video stores, and you would lose it, or it was so late that they wanted you to buy the movie, and you get a bill for $100 for the movie. It was $99. Swear to you, $99 for the movie on video cassette. Back in, I believe this is 1953. It was a reel-to-reel. Me and Groucho used to sit and watch the big videotapes, kinescopes of his old shows.
Yeah. All right, let's go to the phones real fast here. Greg, what's going on?
Hey, boys.
Hey, Greg.
Hey, Jimmy. Wanted to let you know the all-time worst butchering of a movie they put on TV, The Exorcist. Remember when she says, "Your mother sucks cock in hell"?
Right.
Ever seen that on TBS, I think it was? She says, "Your mother sews socks that smell."
No, that was that was Saturday Night Live, you dickhead.
No, it was...
Shut up. It was a Saturday Night Live sketch.
Bullshit, TBS.
Yes, it was. It was Lorraine Newman was in the bed, I think. And Richard Pryor was in this. Just stop it.
All right.
Admit it. Come on.
I suck.
Yes, you do.
All right, let's go to Virginia. Ken.
Call him out.
What's going on, Ken?
How you doing, Jimmy?
Hello.
Hey, the absolute worst movie on television is got to be Roadhouse. The whole movie is just nothing but violence and nudity, and they get done with it. It's a 20-minute movie.
You're all forgetting the major one they ruined, Scarface.
Yeah, Scarface.
Oh, yeah. Oh, is that bad? Because there's a lot of bad language in that one.
Your mother fakers.
Yeah, you mother fakers. Mother fakers.
TBS should just be... Somebody should mail white powder in an envelope to that awful network, and they should never be allowed to broadcast again.
No. TBS on a TBS world premiere. What?
What?
This is the first time you're screwing this movie up?
All right, let's say hi to Tom in Philly. Tom?
Hey, Tom.
Hey, how you doing, guys?
Hey,
when Spike TV showed Silence of the Lambs, they touted it as being uncut. The two things about it, though.
Yeah.
I was interested in that.
Blip, blip.
Call back.
Call back, Tom. Let's go to David in Ohio. David, what's up?
Hey, what's going on, Bubba Boys?
Boys. What's up, David?
Judy.
What can I do for you?
Hey, you guys were mentioning earlier that you were looking for new sound bits.
Yeah.
So I just had a couple suggestions if you want them.
Yeah, let's go.
Spaceballs, remember where he says, "Keep firing, assholes"? I don't know, I thought that was a good one.
I'm glad you did.
Or how about... Good thing I got my seatbelt on.
Didn't help.
I'm gonna bail. Let's go to Alabama. Dolan.
It ain't Dolan, it's Donald.
Donald.
Oh,
yeah.
Who
What's
wrote
going on,
Dolan?
boys?
Someone wrote Dolan.
I thought your name was Dolan.
And they do things a little differently in Alabama, so I thought Dolan.
I thought it was Dole.
All right, what's up, Donald?
Shit. I'm trying to figure out why Opie thinks everybody from Alabama is stupid.
I don't think you said that.
Wait, what'd you say?
I said, why does Opie think everybody from Alabama is stupid?
Why does Opie think everyone from Alabama is stupid?
Yeah.
Well,
it's just an observation, sir.
Alabama gets a pretty bad rap as far as southern states go?
We've only been at this XM for about 9 months, and we're fortunate enough to take calls from all over the country now.
Yeah. And
I've just noticed that Alabama has a very unusual accent.
Well, I noticed every time I listen to you on the pre-play, because I never stay up long enough to... Hey, quit laughing. I'm a truck driver. So I'm going to talk really, really long.
Yeah.
So I usually hear you mostly on the replay, the pre-play. And you always say we're stupid.
Wow.
You feel free to quit laughing at me.
Donald, we're just not used to the accent yet. That's all.
I'm just fucking with you, boys.
Do you really?
I enjoy the hell out of you.
Do you really talk like that?
I sure do.
Of course he does.
All my life.
Well, I don't know.
From Alabama.
Yeah, don't take it personally. Don't take anything we do on this show personally. We're just having fun.
I'm just fucking with you. I enjoy y'all. Let me tell you something.
Yeah.
Before y'all came to XM, I had one radio. Now I got a damn radio in every vehicle I own.
Oh, right on, Donald. Thank you for that.
I even bought 3 of them Spread the Virus T-shirts, and everybody looks at me like I'm stupid.
Yeah, my brother's still selling the Spread the Virus T-shirts. Now he's got a pest T-shirt. He's going to start selling.
Well, how about can the boys get a copy of the shirt? I'd like one.
Wouldn't you like to have one?
Yeah,
that would be nice.
Maybe have one for me and one for Imus. Could you set off a couple of shirts?
All right, I'll
fire them off.
I'll bring some shirts in next week.
Opie, Jimmy gets shirts. Jimmy gets shirts.
All right.
Well, I don't know why Imus can't get his, because I've done got mine.
No, I think Imus finally got his. So, all right, Donald, you keep calling. All right.
All right, dude. Y'all have a good one.
All right.
All right, bye-bye.
Yeah, my brother's still selling the Spread the Virus T-shirts, and he's got a new pest T-shirt that's pretty damn funny.
Jimmy didn't done get his.
Yeah. I mean, I got XM in my vehicle, too, and I would like to know why I can't have a shirt.
You got to love that accent, though, man.
It's a great accent.
All right, you can email my brother for info on the Opie and Anthony T-shirts, Dr. Duck, D-U-K, at AOL.com. Spell out Dr. D-U-K, at AOL.com. Oh, the link's up on OpieandAnthony.com, too. All right.
You know what else sucked? I saw The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly on TBS.
Mm-hmm.
They cut just swaths out of that movie. Not even for language and stuff, just for time.
Well, because it's a really long movie.
It's a really long movie. And it went from one scene to the end of the movie where nothing was explained. There was huge, gaping holes in the movie. What happened to that guy? How did he get away? How is he going to find the grave if he doesn't know the name on the grave? They cut out the part where he actually told the guy what the name on the grave was. Where Clint Eastwood, when they exchanged, he goes, it's about time we tell each other. Cut that whole part out. So now when the other guy, what was his name? Tuco
and Blondie.
Yeah. When Tuco goes running toward the cemetery, I'm watching going, wait a minute, because I hadn't seen the movie in years. I'm watching go, wait a minute, what is he looking for? He doesn't know the name on the grave. They had cut that whole part out.
Why did they cut that part out, do you think?
I don't know, because some idiot who has no clue what the movie's about is just going, whoosh, whoosh.
They should cut out that
machete.
That whole sequence with all of a sudden they're in the middle of that war.
They did. They cut that whole thing out, too.
I never understood that part.
You know why? It's just to make it an epic. I kind of like that scene.
Do you really?
Yeah, it's cool. It's huge. It's
very
huge.
But it's very different from the rest of the movie.
I know.
All of a sudden they're in this war scenario.
It is different.
What?
I know. But I kind of like it. It's huge. Epic-like.
All right, let's go to the phone and say hi to Charlie. Charlie, what's up?
Hey, guys. How you doing?
Charlie. Pretty good, man.
Listen, worst movie ever put on television. The whole Die Hard series, but specifically Die Hard 2. At the end of the movie, towards the end of the movie with Bruce Willis, when he's supposed to say yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker, they got him saying yippee-ki-yay, Mr. Falcon, with some other voice that doesn't even come close to his.
Yippee-ki-yay, Mr. what?
Mr. Falcon.
Oh.
It's the guy that was landing in the plane. They called him Falcon.
Oh, wow, that's
nice. That was
nice.
his code name. I mean, it really sucked. But there were a lot of other lines that got cut out of the movie, too. But that was probably one of the worst.
I think the fact that you think yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker is a cool line is what's really irritating.
Well, hey, it makes the movie. It's his tagline for the whole series.
I know it does. Needs an antihistamine.
Yeah. Sorry about that, guys. I'm punching out.
All right, Charlie, thank you.
Stuff-nosed ass.
I smell bit, though. We could do...
Yippee-ki-yay,
I smell bit, though. I think we could do something here. Maybe take the TV version of of a scene or whatever, and then show the regular version, or play the regular version. Compare the two. Or we could have the listeners do their own TV edits to famous movies. That could be really funny, too.
That's a little rough for the listeners.
An epic scene from one of these epic movies, and then all of a sudden they cut it up, for TV themselves.
That's a very hard homework assignment you're giving now. That is very hard.
I don't know.
That's like a final.
Yeah.
You're giving them a final.
Could be funny, though. Maybe it has something to do with the Opie and Anthony show all of a sudden. Right. A famous movie scene, and then instead of hearing the line so well,
right,
it's all of a sudden a line from our show or something.
Mm-hmm.
You know, in
just a thought.
Smokey and the Bandit, there was one cut they made, I think, to make it a PG and not an R. This was actually in the film itself. When Gleason busts the other cops in the whorehouse, he goes, next time wear your badge on your deity. It's the worst.
I know.
It's supposed to wear your badge on your dick, which is a great line, but they cut that probably to keep it from getting an R rating.
Yeah, I know, on your deity.
Oh, just horrendous.
That?
I don't know.
All right, a couple more, and then we'll move on here.
Don't play with yourselves.
Dave in Vermont, what's up, Dave?
Hey, do the right thing. Little Jimmy, you probably know this better than those two. But there's a scene in a Korean deli where Radio Raheem comes in. He's a lot of motherfuckers being thrown around, and they're throwing Mickey Ficky in instead.
Mickey Ficky?
It's one of those where I was watching with my buddies in college, and now instead of motherfucker all the time, we say Mickey Ficky. Kind of not always a bad thing.
As you suck each other's dicks.
Yeah.
Mickey Ficky, come here.
Come here, you Mickey Ficky.
Mickey Ficky is kind of like Alpha Bravo, but it's from my face. Where should I come? Mickey Ficky.
Mickey Ficky.
Connor, what's going on?
Hey, what's up?
Hey, little Connor.
What's up, Connor?
In the Big Lebowski, when they play it on Comedy Central, when Walter says, this is what happens when you fuck a stranger in the ass, they go, this is what happens when you find a stranger in the Alps.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, some of them make no sense at all.
No sense.
You watch, you're like, what?
Who's at the network thinking that's a great idea, At least make it make sense.
Yeah. Hey, Jimmy, you there?
All right, let's say hi to Larry on Long Island. Larry!
Hey, boys.
You're going to find your dog dead in the hallway, Larry.
Yeah.
What's
you
up?
watch Mallrats on TBS. Jay has a different voice through half the movie.
Oh, really?
And I have no facts to back that up, so I'm punching out.
That's all you had? Jesus. Anthony on Long Island. What's up, Anthony?
Yo, what's up, guys? How you doing?
Hey.
On Coming to America on TV, Samuel Jackson got the line in the McDowell's, who the fuck is this asshole?
Yeah.
On TV, it's who the heck is this egg roll?
I want to hear some examples of this now.
I remember this one. Kevin from Yonkers says in Die Hard 3, remember the sandwich sign that Bruce Willis had to wear that said, I hate niggers, and he's in a urban setting?
Why do you have to wear that?
It was something that the guy that was calling, the bad guy, said he had to wear, or else he was going to do something, evil. So he made him wear that sign in the city. And instead of that, they kind of superimposed the word everyone. So it says, I hate everyone on the sign as he walks around.
It doesn't make...
It doesn't make... Yeah, it would be like, well, who cares?
It wrecks the scene.
It totally wrecks the scene.
I don't know. I think that's a little bit better, actually.
Shut up.
Yippee-ki-yay, Mr. Falcon.
Rick in Tennessee, what's up?
Hey, how y'all doing there all night?
All right, Rick.
Well, whenever they put Die Hard there on TV, I know they always cut out a lot of words on there.
Yeah.
I want to know one thing. What the hell y'all doing having them Alabama boys on? Because I'm going to tell you what, all you got to do is have his wife call, and it's also his sister.
Ooh.
His wife is his sister. They don't do that in Tennessee, though, right?
Nah, we don't do that up here. Dumbass Alabama boys, they don't know what the hell they doing.
I gotta say, I think Alabama's off the hook because this is, wow, Tennessee, wow.
Well, shit, I'm all over the damn country. I drive a truck too.
Of course you do.
We're gonna have some kind of competition between the Alabamans and the Tennesseans.
Well, hell, I mean, we don't fuck our own sisters down there up here in Tennessee. Down there in Alabama, they do them pigs, hogs, and everything else.
All right, we got to brainstorm. We got to figure out what we could do with someone from Alabama and someone from Tennessee. Because, wow. I noticed that they talked weird in Alabama, but now I got to add Tennessee to the list.
Tennessee.
All right.
Well, I live up there in the hills. I don't live up there anywhere near them big cities up there, so...
No, we're not talking like Nashville, Tennessee. We're talking like...
No.
Way in the woods somewhere.
There ain't even a state highway anywhere near where I live.
Oh, really? But you got the XM.
Yes, sir. Well, only 'cause I'm out in the truck. That's about it. But
all
y'all rock now. I like listening to y'all. I've been hearing you for about 7 months now is when I got my XM, so...
Oh, thank you, Rick. We appreciate that.
Y'all take care, and I ain't been wild yet, damn it.
All right.
Well, keep working on it.
All right, y'all have a good day.
All righty, my friend.
Bye.
We hope they sure like to talk.
Well, I just like the accent. What's this about?
We have a list of movie quotes right here for you of TV edits.
Oh, you found it online? Mm-hmm. Anthony, what do we got here?
Let's see. Are you kidding, Reservoir Dogs? Marvin Nash. This guy comes in, slashes my face, then he cuts my freaking ear off. I'm deformed. And Mr. Orange, laying there bleeding from his gut shot, yells, "Snot you! Snot you! I'm freaking dying." Snot you?
What the hell?
Because he's yelling, "Fuck you." Snot you?
Ferris Bueller, pardon my French, but you're an idiot.
Pardon my French, but you're an idiot. An idiot.
No, it's pardon my French, but you're an idiot.
Yeah, idiot.
And Samuel L. Jackson in Die Hard with a Vengeance, instead of saying motherfucker, says you melon farmer.
Melon farmer.
How appropriate.
Oh, jeez. Cameron is, and from Ferris Bueller, Cameron is so tight that if you stuck a lump of coal in his fist, in 2 weeks you'd have a diamond. In his fist. Ugh.
The Usual Suspects, the TV edit. Give me the freaking keys, you fairy godmother.
Ooh,
Jesus. Spaceballs, how many Nimrods do we have on this ship?
Yeah, the Breakfast Club, I like that. Flip you. Please.
All right.
They gotta put these words in because we'll lose our minds if it's seen like the artist that made the movie actually wants it to be seen.
Is TBS out of Atlanta? That's Turner's, right?
That's
Turner
right.
Broadcasting. What a shithead.
Ted Turner.
Yeah, but you can't just...
You can't curse on TV, but you don't have to do it that...
You can on TBS. You can. On cable.
Oh,
it's
yeah,
like...
You're right.
Yeah, it's like FX. You know, FX, you could curse on there.
Aren't those edits self-imposed edits then?
Yeah.
Okay.
All the TV networks do it, though.
Who's the hottie on Good Morning America?
Matt Lauer.
Teen Girl Meets Jaws. Dun, dun. Another girl with the shark attack? What's this about?
I don't know. That's a pretty big shark.
Well, we're still not over there, though, so I can't...
Eric, what's happening? Eric!
We'll get there just in time for the story to end.
Yeah, we are.
Oh, I have to do that.
No?
Yeah, hopefully not my toes.
Well, has anybody seen a shark in this area before?
There are sharks seen every once in a while. This is a time of year they come in to have their pups. It's a migratory time of year, but they're not usually inshore near where humans are. And I'm out at Egmont Key Wildlife Sanctuary every day patrolling the beach looking for sea turtle tracks, and I've never seen a shark.
Look,
a nerd.
They are there. They live in the ocean, and this is...
They are there and they live in the ocean. She's a smart one.
Yeah.
I'd bite her right in the snatch.
Kind of a threat.
Girl's
and
a
I would say if somebody
sharkologist.
were to see a shark, observe from a distance.
Well.
But it was a beautiful shark.
Yes, well, there are lots of different ways of looking at that shark, but again...
Now look at what Opie... Look at the whole comparison. There's this hot friggin' blonde chick.
Trust me.
And then...
No, stop.
Thank you.
I know where you're going. I'm looking at the right of the screen.
What side of the screen are you looking at?
I'm so looking at the right of the screen. I know Diane Sawyer's on the left side.
Diane Sawyer and this hot chick are in a split screen.
Anyway, thanks for joining.
All right, so a girl saw a shark down in somewhere.
She sounded like some kind of marine biologist or something.
Who cares? All right,
I look for sea turtle tracks.
Ooh.
Let's say hi to Ed in Staten Island. Ed, what's up?
What's up? Swamp Lip, Dreamweaver, how you guys doing?
Oh,
Doing all right?
Back from the Spaz days, one of the worst ones ever has to be Spicoli on Fast Times when Mr. Hand rips up that paper and he's like, you dick. He's like, you nerd. They have to drag it out for like 5 seconds. It's one of the more embarrassing on the WB
you
ever.
dick. Yeah.
Actually,
you nerd.
Actually, it's a lot of fun to watch Fast Times on regular TV because they add scenes that were never in the movie.
Yeah, because they got to cut complete scenes out. They cut out the whole teaching the blowjob scene with the carrot in the cafeteria. Cut that whole scene out, so they got to add in like scenes that they cut out because they weren't funny.
They weren't funny enough. So, Sean, Staten Island, what's up?
Hey, what's going on, boys? Good morning.
Good morning.
No, I was watching Bravo last night, and you know the scene in Pulp Fiction where Marcellus Wassellus is crossing the street and Bruce Willis hits him with the car?
Yeah.
While he's sitting there, when Marcellus Wassellus gets up and starts crossing the street after him, they cut out that whole scene of him cursing and shooting. Also, they cut out the whole scene of the gimp in the basement. The whole scene was just destroyed and missing. You know, it's one of the best parts of the movie. Another thing is when you watch The Breakfast Club on the on TV, and instead of like all the curses, you hear, you freak, you flippin' freak.
You fucking freak?
You flippin' freak.
Oh, flippin'.
All right, car crash me, I'm out of here.
Very good. All right, Rob on Long Island. Rob?
Hey, what's going on, guys?
Hey.
How's my scared little kitten doing this morning? You're not frightened today, are you?
You bet I'm not.
No?
No.
I'm happy to hear that. You know, I get worried about you sometimes.
Thank you.
I love that bit.
Sometimes.
I don't want to break down the fourth wall. Someone pointed out it's the fourth wall, not the third wall. But I love that bit.
I like to break down the ceiling and look in.
Yeah.
That's what I do. Or the floor, you can look up girls' skirts.
The movie Showgirls.
Showgirls. Okay.
Yeah, the movie Showgirls on E. Whenever they show it, since half the movie is just showing like tits and ass, they can't cut the whole movie out, so they superimpose a bikini top on her. So like half the movie, they actually like digitally draw it like frame by frame. It's one of the worst things I've ever seen before. The movie itself is horrible, but seeing like bikini top drawn in is just one of the worst things.
Why would they even show that on TV? It's like,
I know.
Why not just skip that one?
I know. They could cut it down to like a half hour, basically. You know?
It's gotten to the point. I was tooling around the TV last night, and they had Tommy Boy on. I'm like, oh, Tommy Boy, one of my favorite comedies, you know. And it's already in my brain. Why are you watching a movie on regular TV? You know something is just going to be messed up, so why bother, you know?
Mm-hmm. Oh, guys, Bo Bice from American Idol has a black tribute singer. His name is Mr. Bojangles. Punching out, guys.
All right. We're going to take a break. Someone is saying stop. A trucker's saying this. Tony,
Hey.
Go ahead real fast. Go ahead.
Hey, listen here, fellas. I appreciate you taking my call, but I wish y'all would limit these dumbass truck drivers down there from the south. I'm from Kentucky, and boy, I'm getting sick and tired of these guys making us sound like retards. Because I got to tell you, I drive a truck. I'm from the south, and I can actually enunciate every word that I say. And it's driving me nuts. If I want to listen to that shit, I'll tune into the Bozo show at night.
I think they fired the Bozo guy, or they fired one of those guys.
He's got an evening show on XM, but these guys ramble on. I can't believe. I know we're all valued callers to you guys, but good night. Give me a break.
I know one of the guys
that
was trashing us really bad got fired or something. I got a lot of emails on that.
The Bo Show or something? Or the Bubba Bo?
I don't even know.
It was Bubba Bo with Dragon Wagon that time he called in. So.
Yes.
All right.
You guys need to ease up on that. Jimmy, you're my hero.
Thanks,
Rock on.
All right.
What did he get fired for? He did something like cooking in studio or some dumb offense?
I don't know. Maybe we can find out. We'll find out. We're going to take our first break. We're just warming up. It's the 4th of July weekend.
4th of July.
It's upon us.
Mm-hmm.
Anthony, on the way, we got Pat from Menaki. He's in the hot dog eating contest, the famous Nathan's hot dog eating contest.
Pat will battle some hot dogs. Tie-in of... Yeah.
They're going to have the weigh-in live on ESPN today, and he's representing the show. That is so cool.
Is that really going to happen? Like, it's going to be on ESPN. Are we going to be able to tune in ESPN and see it? Is it taped?
11 a.m.
11 a.m.
The hot dog eating contest that's become huge. It's become huge.
It's a sporting event.
And one of our guys is in it this year, and he's not going to win. He's not going to come close, but it's kind of cool.
You don't think? No.
He's not Asian.
It's one of those skinny Asian guys always win it.
You got to be Asian.
Yeah.
Because of the fat belt. We're learning about this stuff.
The fat belt. It's that whole belt of fat around his stomach acts to restrict it. Meanwhile, the skinny Asian guy has no fat, so his stomach can just expand and expand.
Yeah. Well, Pat's going to come in and tell us the ins and outs of hot dog eating and some other things.
He should take a little piece of a hot dog and glue it to where his toe used to be. Wouldn't that be funny? A little funny foot with a little hot dog. Frankfurter.
Also, we'll have the latest on the hate crime in Howard Beach.
Hate crime.
Face of hate.
There's the story's getting more and more interesting, to say the least.
Yeah, this guy's got an interesting little past. And, it's right in Keith's neighborhood there, huh? Yeah.
That it is.
Yes. Any inside info on this guy?
Absolutely nothing.
Yeah, I wouldn't say anything either.
He gets fired so fast.
Friend of Gotti, I would shut up too.
Yeah, maybe you should just...
Was he?
Not even...
He's a good boy.
He's a friend of Gotti's, Victoria Gotti's sons on that show.
Yeah.
Growing Up Gotti.
Yeah, Growing Up Gotti. Apparently he's appeared on the show, and yeah. That's nice.
Okay.
Just we'll talk about it later.
Yeah. No, we're gonna get into it after the break. Also, Anthony, the listener is doing very well with the news teasers.
Thank God, I love these things.
Is it a teaser or teases? A news tease or a news teaser?
I think it's a teaser.
A teaser?
Yeah. Proper way to say it.
Because one of our young go-getters wrote news teases, and the other one wrote news teasers.
Let's just randomly pick teasers and fire the one that said the other one. Do that?
So I want to thank the listeners. They're coming from all over the country, finally. Keep them coming, by the way. We want to go with this bit for a while. But when we get back, we'll play the latest news teases from around the country. How they scare the shit out of you on the local news.
Why do I hear some bass thing, like, thumping in my head?
Because Drew Boogie's ready to get us out of here for a little while.
Okay.
Drew Boogie, live in studio. Hit it, Drew.
Yeah, let's see if I can... fuck.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
I broke my knee, man. 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 Fuck. Hold my hand. Fuck. Hold my hand, man.
You mother.
Like sand through the hourglass, so is the O&A virus.
He's in a good mood because his stupid Sox are winning and winning and winning.
7 games in a row, guys.
7 games in a row, 2 games a month.
Ben doesn't even do jokes at you, though. He'll just, list the facts. He just does that. Hey, dude, 7 games in a row.
7 games, dude. I'm not a comedian like you.
7 games, dude.
Isn't that wonderful? And the Yankees' big thing is they have to they didn't get swept by the Mets.
Oh, I love it.
And they're talking like it's the best thing ever.
Yeah.
Great.
Big meeting with the boss in Tampa tomorrow.
I know. Can be things done. Steinbrenner in Tampa.
I'm sick of them. I'm glad they're getting their faces smashed. I don't want to see Giambi and Randy Johnson in Yankee uniforms. Can there be no just enemies of your goddamn team? Holy shit, is that aggravating.
A-Rod's having a great year, though. A-Rod, definitely.
I like A-Rod only because he was a bat for a bat. But why? Stop buying it. I never was one of these guys that said the Yankees bought the team. I was never one of these guys.
No.
I like farm system guys. Fuck!
Bring them up. There's someone you can watch over the years and appreciate their growth.
Well, there's talk they're going to trade their top 3 picks.
Of course they will.
There's for some pitcher, and so either Barry Zito or...
There you go. Barry Zito sucks my dick.
Top 3 picks, Jim. Like the top 3 prospects in the organization they're talking about trading.
Jesus
They
Christ.
deserve to get the shit beat out of them for that. Goddamn Steinbrenner, when he was out of baseball, this team was built up, and they won 3 out of 4 years. Oh, is that frustrating?
Yes, it is.
God damn it. Can we take 1 year where you just admit, all right, this is going to be an off year where you let some of that young talent develop? Any team, pick your team around the country.
You'd rather give up the young talent, get a name, and flounder.
That fucking Barry Zito, I can't tell you I'd rather have Bob Kelly's leg pitching for the Yankees than that fucking Barry Zito. Cocksucker, that's aggravating.
Catch my fastball.
I hurt my dynasty, man. God damn it, is that frustrating. Fucking Barry Zito. And Randy Johnson. What do you have in
one guy they're talking? They're talking about a bunch of different pitchers, but he's one of the ones.
Yeah, who
that
else?
they
We
can
bringing
get.
Jim Abbott back? Cocksucker.
Bob Ojeda.
Holy God, is that aggravating.
Opie and Anthony. The virus is spreading. Opie and Anthony Show.
Yes! Friday!
Drew Boogie live in studio today on the Opie and Anthony program. Freaking out everybody in Alabama and Tennessee.
Scaring the truckers.
Scaring the shit out of the truckers. Doing something a little different today.
What the hell is that? Well, goddamn.
That's really good, by the way. Really, really good. All right, you want to do the latest on the Howard Beach incident? You want to do some news teasers? Want to do the news teasers? That's always a lot of fun.
I love the news teasers.
Oh, wait, we also have that, we have to do Harry's remix, actually. That's right.
Yeah?
Yeah, Harry is one of our young go-getters, Harry T. He's the one that requests his own bits from cubicles while he's working for the show.
Goes
Might
into
remember.
his cubicle and instant feedbacks and requests his own bits.
That's what I love about this show, by the way, especially with the young go-getters. One day, we absolutely hate them and we're thinking about firing them, and then the next day, they're heroes.
Hey, what is this?
What happened?
Joey Gay, not at XM New York City, says, can you please play Harry T. News, the teaser remix? It's really good. I think you should play the Harry T. teaser remix. Yeah, please play the Harry T. News teaser remix. Thanks. Who wrote that?
Which one of his relatives?
No, he's
one of our
he's requesting his bit again today,
Requesting
right?
his own bit.
But now I think he's trying to make a joke of what happened to him about 2 weeks ago. But basically, now Danny's one of the heroes of the show because everyone's talking about that assault on the media yesterday on Fox and Friends. It was huge. It's up on opieandanthony.com. Basically, he got on TV for at least a minute, right? At least a minute with that sign? Anyone that knows Danny? Yes, about a minute. So it was a perfect assault on the media. What's wrong, Anthony?
I guess there's something called cleanfilms.com.
Oh, okay. We're going back to that?
Yeah, yeah, I know. Look at us.
I'm trying to do 3 different things here.
It's just handed to me, though, and I guess these are reviews of their movies.
Okay.
We have received 4 DVDs so far, and I must tell you that we couldn't be more pleased with the movies. It is such a pleasure to be able to sit down and watch a good movie without the offensive language, nudity, and gore that dominates the movies being released today.
That's the only reason to watch movies.
If one didn't know that they had been edited, one would think that the movie was originally produced that way. Your movies aren't edited movies, they're good movies that have been enhanced to be great productions.
Ugh. So this is obviously a company where they take all the movies we know and love and really clean them up.
Ruin them, and then you can rent them there. As a rule, my husband and I don't see R-rated movies because we don't want to be entertained by obscenities, crude sexual humor, and gore, even though there have always been some that we really wanted to see. Thanks for eliminating that for us and letting us be able to watch a movie worry-free for our daughter's sake, too. Thank you so much. Love it, Heidi.
How much of this crap do you think was put up by the website people themselves?
Yeah, I know.
Like telling people what they want to hear, like almost like a commercial for
Although,
yourself.
you know something?
Nah, there's people that...
There are absolutely people. My husband and I don't see our... Heidi, your husband at work is downloading so much pornography and jerking off to just the most heinous porno you can imagine.
He's just jacking and whacking.
Because he's a man. He's a guy. He doesn't want to sit there and watch these crap movies. Unfortunately, you've pussy whipped him down to the point where he's watching ruined movies.
Oh, you may have
for your benefit.
You may have cut his balls off at home, but he takes those balls to work.
He's got his work nuts. He keeps in his desk drawer, and he slaps them on. And the second he slaps them on,
snaps them on like Mr. Potato Head.
Oh, that's it. He's just spraying all over his office.
Hey, remember their daughter is hobbing knobs at their teen parties.
That too, yeah. We don't want our daughter watching this. No, you know what goes on at the party she goes to when she's lying to you, saying that she's going to a party where the parents are home? No. They're having rainbow parties. You know what a rainbow party is? A rainbow party. These girls go around and they put the lipstick on and then they suck all the guys' dicks at the party, and the guys that have the most rainbow kind of win. That's kind of like almost a little competition because they have different colored lipstick on their schlongs. And it's a rainbow party.
Where did you learn about rainbow parties?
I believe I learned it from, let's see, some show on HBO.
That's really cute.
Yeah. Isn't that great?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And did you tell the girl to do it because, you know, if you do it right, there's a pot of HIV waiting for you?
Really embarrassing if the boy comes home from the party with lipstick on.
Hey, rainbow breath.
We're moving to Italy, and the only reason we are not ecstatic is because there are no clean films there. Really? Finally, can watch movies.
Oh, yeah, they're real dirty.
With friends and
dirty
family. We have learned that even when a movie has a G or PG rating, it doesn't make it a good movie for our family to see, much less a PG-13. By editing language and content, Clean Films has made these movies suitable for our family.
What's the matter over in Italy? Does the profanity block out the sound of vendettas murdering each other?
Vendetta.
Everyone's dead over there. All they do is shoot each other. It's an awful place.
Italy's a lovely place.
Very violent.
I recently checked out My Cousin Vinny from CleanFilms.com. This was a movie I'd long wanted to see, but never could because of the offensive language. I loved the Clean Films version. Version. Thank you so much for your superb editing. These people are just crowing about watching censored shit.
Yeah. Judy says, our kids are really enjoying the edited versions of your movies.
Yeah, kids, except for Chester.
We even sent one with our teenage son to a small party, and they loved the movie.
What's this shit on TV? Thanks again for the awesome way to view movies without the junk. Well, okay. With Enemy at the Gates is our first rental, and I want to thank you for providing such a quality editing. With teenage boys who love war and adventure, I found it difficult to accommodate their desire and not violate my biblical standards. Like the boat. Do you know the most violent book in the world is the Bible?
Yeah.
Jesus.
I hate violence, especially that part where they're nailing his hand to a piece of wood.
Yeah.
You idiot.
Eliminating complete cities. That's wonderful. You provide an excellent option. Thank you.
Lot's nosy wife gets a big salt bath.
Telling a father to just kill his children.
Yeah.
And
Psych.
Why, God? Why? Why? You want a reason? Because I fucking said so.
Yeah.
Go ahead, do it.
Because I asked you to.
Because I asked. You don't ask me no questions.
Well, it's cleanfilm.com.
Yeah, there you go.
That's
Is that a commercial? Are they a new sponsor?
No. I had no idea that was out there. Ronnie, what's up?
What's going on?
Hey, Ronnie.
Hey, man. Save me a poke.
How's everybody?
What's up, Ronnie? Let's go.
Good. It's Ronnie from Queens. You guys got that rainbow party from Huff on Showtime.
Oh, it's Huff on Showtime, right.
What's
right.
Huff?
It's a series.
Yeah.
Series
With,
on Showtime about some
yeah, Hank Azaria.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you. Let's say hi to Mitch, our pal in Montreal, Canada. Mitch.
Montreal, they say.
Montreal. Mitch.
Hi, how are you guys?
Hey.
This is the Mitch, right?
Yeah, the guy you can't hear his voice.
Yeah. We love the Mitch.
Yeah.
Hey, how you doing today, Mitch?
Pretty good. I like to say two things if I can.
Oh, of course, yeah.
Two things if I can?
Sure.
Okay. First of all, it's Canada Day in Canada.
Hey, happy Canada Day.
What the hell you do? What is Canada Day?
I don't know. I want to wish everyone in Canada a happy Canada Day to enjoy their freedom, which the United States gave to them, and they didn't back up when the United States needed their help during the...
I like this Canadian flunky for us. You're a good USA ass kisser.
Well, it's not ass kissing. Right is right. We live here in Canada. We live free. We live a great life. Why? Because the United States protects us.
Never had a problem with another country trying to invade because they know that right to the south is someone who's going to kick their ass if our retarded little brother to the north is hurt.
And how nice were we that we gave you Montreal, because that was U.S. territory for a while.
You know, we don't have any... The military here, we have nothing. We have no defense.
That's how great our country is. We had Montreal. We had it. And said,
who needs it?
Too cold.
Who needs it?
We'll just give this to Canada, and we have plenty of other cities to enjoy. You could have this cold city.
You know, they bought 5 nuclear submarines from Britain that don't even work, and they still don't work. They can't get them to float. They got to pull them with cables on top of ships. That's what Canada is about. We have no military. We have no defense. We're here like sitting ducks. The United States takes care of us.
That's
like we're
right.
Little children.
You guys are little Clifford Peach, and we are Ricky Linderman.
That's right.
To your south.
You're among friends, Ricky.
You know, we just want to be. We just stand here being coddled by the United States, like little Jimmy would say.
Yeah.
And there's no thank you. The United States has a problem. They need some backing. You know, even though at the time Canada didn't know that there wasn't weapons of mass destruction. So what do we do?
No, we're not listen to this Canuck ramble on. We
It's good,
appreciate your love and happy Canada Day, but shut up.
Enjoy the breast of America. We allow you to suckle.
Suckle on the breast.
I am suckling on you guys.
That's right.
What the hell's Canada Day?
Well, this is what we do for Canada. We open up our little blouses and allow you to suckle.
Suckle
on our greatness.
What is Canada Day? Of America.
I don't know. I remember when I was living in Buffalo, which is pretty much Canada, and I don't know, there was Box Day or something. I remember that one.
It's Katie Couric dressed like a mime.
Whoever's dressing her.
What is that?
Should have acid thrown in their eyes.
Is a mime or a fag pirate?
Hey, Tennille.
She's trying to look younger.
Yeah, but how old? 6? She went from like looking 45 to dressing like a little child.
Was it Captain and Tennille or Shields and Yarnell? The mimes.
Shields.
No, I didn't mean mime.
Okay.
No, I didn't mean mime.
That's what I thought. She would dress like that too.
She looks like Tennille.
Tony Tennille.
Mm-hmm.
And the captain. What a fashion statement.
Yeah.
Muskrat Love.
Ugh. They film porn in their old house in L.A. now.
Really?
Captain and Tennille's old house.
Nice.
That's right.
All right, let's say hi to Josh in Indiana. Josh.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Hey.
Hey, first of all, tell Mitch to take my nuts out of his mouth real quick. And then second of all, I have a quote from Scarface on AMC a few weeks ago. They had an edited version of it.
Yeah.
The original line was, "This town's like a great big pussy waiting to get fucked." Well, they happened to change it to, "This town's like a great big chicken waiting to get plucked."
Oh, God.
Oh.
Button out, guys. See you.
Thank you. I want to hear some of this in audio form. We got to start collecting the movie edits.
Yeah.
That they do on TV. Oh, what happened? I was going to read that.
What happened?
What happened to that? Okay. Episode 3, Anthony, of Huff on Showtime. Lipstick on your panties. With the pressure of the parents' lawsuit building, it's almost a relief for Huff to deal with the normal family crisis. But when his 14-year-old son, Bird, sneaks off for a disturbing teenage party and is found out, Huff has trouble convincing his wife, Beth, that there's anything normal about it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she was a little upset.
Just a bit, right?
14-year-old. See, that's what you get on cable. 14-year-old, your children comes home at 14 and tells the parents about a rainbow party where they get their dicks sucked and the girls leave lipstick rings around it.
Right.
How are the networks competing? How the hell are they competing? They can't.
Of course they can't. Josh, what's up?
What's going on?
How are you, Josh?
Ben's hog is so...
Wow, what happened? Josh!
Ben's hog is so big it interfered with his cell reception.
Ben's hog's so big it uses Canada as a cum rag. That's what you want to say. Let's say hi to Kenny in Illinois. Kenny.
Yo.
You guys are a step behind us today. Sometimes it's good to just go to the phone and you guys say what you have to say. Instead of the big setup where you have to say hi to everybody. And come on, Kenny, let's go.
The thing is Canada Day
Yeah.
up there. Them guys don't even know what it is. We were up there fishing, and you ask people that live up there, and like one guy will tell you, oh, it's like the 4th of July down there. Next guy, oh, it's like your Independence Day. Next guy, oh, it's like your Labor Day. Nobody even knows what it is. It's just a holiday where nobody has to go to work.
Well, know what it is. I mean, they see how cool, the 4th of July is in the United States, and they just want to be a part of it. So then they look at their own, calendar and history and go, what happened around the 4th of July where we could capitalize on? So we could blow off some fireworks as well. That's all that's about.
See, they don't even know what it is.
All right.
I still don't know what it is.
All right, Kenny, thank you.
Yeah, have a good...
Happy birthday, Canada Day.
Here we go.
All right, let her rip.
This is where Eric is great. He shines for us. Canada has a birthday on July 1st. Canada Day is a national holiday in Canada that is celebrated with family, picnics, barbecues, and fireworks, Anthony.
Aww.
Canada Day is always observed on July 1st unless that date falls on a Sunday, in which case it is observed the following day. Here it is. A long time ago, Canada belonged to Great Britain. Over time, parts of the country joined together and wanted to form their own government. On July 1st, 1867...
Ripping us off. Tell him, Fred. Tell him, Ben Franklin.
The British government, under Queen Victoria, approved a plan which allowed Canada to become an independent country with its own government. This new nation, which remained loyal to Britain, was called the Dominion of Canada. At that time, the new Dominion of Canada had only 4 provinces. These days, there are 10 provinces and 3 territories.
Aw, aren't they cute?
So basically, they're ripping us off. Hoo.
Ooh, break away from England, start your own country. Wow, where have we heard that before?
Yeah.
Tell him, Fred.
I used to have England tie a bandana around the monarchy.
Come on, we tied the Stars and Stripes around a big pole and marched. Come on. We did it. Tell him, Fred. We grabbed guns and shot the redcoats.
What do you got in front of you, Ant?
Hollywood riled up over Clear Play. It's a new DVD player, but it has Hollywood spinning in anger. The $70 player from a company called Clear Play has built-in filters designed to skip over violence and nudity and mute salty language in 100 movies, including blockbusters like Terminator 3, The Matrix. The Utah-based company is adding more films to its filter library all the time.
Can't we give Utah to Canada?
It's just awful.
Canada,
Please.
take Utah. It's yours.
Please, just take it. We gave you Montreal, and we want to now give you Utah.
These guys marry...
Come down and take the fucking state.
8 chicks at a time. All they want to do is dump loads in Utah and have 50 wives, and all the big porn stars are from Utah. It's just horrendous.
It has a menu that pops up, and you can check little boxes in the menu, and then as you play the movie, it will filter out what you checked. One box here, vain reference to deity, so that would be any type of religious language you don't want to hear. Crude language and humor, you check that, all of a sudden that's it. You can't, it won't show up. Ethnic and social slurs, cursing, strong profanity. What's the difference between cursing? I guess that's like shit. Where would fuck be? Strong profanity.
Yeah.
Cursing is probably like...
Bitch is like...
Damn it.
Hell.
Yeah.
Bitch.
That's probably cursing. Maybe even bitch. Strong profanity.
What about the word...
graphic vulgarity?
Graphic vulgarity.
No, not just language. I mean, visual, too. Like a whole section of the movie will just be chopped out.
Technically, how does this player do this?
It has a filter inside of it, so it knows. You take a regular DVD, it's not a special DVD, and it knows that movie. It's already loaded into the DVD player, that movie, where it needs to cut things out.
Oh, so
and they're adding more filters for more movies all the time.
Oh, so there's a list of 1,000 movies it's saying, right?
Yeah.
So they've already filtered these 1,000 movies, and they got the technology in the player that will now
filter it out of your DVD.
Out when you're viewing it.
Yeah.
So if you put a movie in that's not on the list...
You're getting the whole filthy, dirty movie.
Dirty movie.
Dirty.
Ugh.
People.
It's just awful.
Well,
I would rather they do that than, edit the movies like in Blockbuster or something. You rent the movie and all of a sudden something's edited out or you can't find it. But, I just feel bad for the people that just want to live in that kind of world. That's really awful.
I hope Blockbuster shuts down. I can't wait for that place to close. Just the fact they've never rented porno because it's a family aesthetic. It just makes me nauseous.
I don't know what it is about Blockbuster. I've heard all sorts of stories. I hear they make their own edited versions of some movies. Is that definitely true?
I heard
or
the
not?
studio makes versions, and they just make those available. But I've had problems getting a few movies at Blockbuster, like some old classics that have bad language or stuff like that. You know, it's kind of difficult to find some of those.
They don't have NC-17.
I don't know, though. They had that.
Yeah.
I rented that clown movie from there, so.
Oh, Vulgar was it called?
Yeah, that was a
That was
disgusting
pretty disturbing.
movie, man. And that was at Blockbuster, so that blows that whole argument.
Yeah.
I don't know what the deal is. Maybe someone that's an expert on that could help us out.
The old mom and pop video stores with the beaded curtain that went to the back room. That was fun.
Love that.
Go back there. You didn't even have to rent anything. You could just look at the boxes.
Just spreading that curtain to get in there, you just felt dirty.
Oh, dirty.
Before you even started looking at boxes.
Dirty people in there.
Yeah. Staring at the box.
Just look at the box cover. Oh,
the box cover, and they're just, they just want a jack right there.
All of a sudden, you're walking around, you find yourself in the gay section with a rod.
Oops. How did that happen?
It was an accident. I didn't mean to rent uncut Hispanics.
Let's go to Randy in Virginia. Randy.
Yes.
All right, go ahead.
Hey, Ben's hog is so big. Punchline at 11.
Punchline at 11? You can't do that to us.
Oh, it's a little teaser on how big Ben's
Make sure
hog
Randy
is.
calls back right before 11. That's what we do now, just like the news programs.
Yeah.
You want to know how big Ben's hog is, you got to wait to just before 11 o'clock, Anthony.
That's right. The Loch Ness Monster in New York?
Someone's hog is posing a hazard. We'll tell you who.
Could your children have it fall on top of them?
All right, here's the deal. Let's get the Harry T thing going. That's where we started this break 20 minutes ago. Harry T, one of our young go-getters. 2 weeks ago, he did something that made himself look quite creepy to everyone around here. He did. He was requesting one of his bits from one of the cubicles as he was trying to work for the show, and he got caught.
He got to bring me my cream cheese this morning that I promptly just picked up and threw in the garbage, unless I wanted to spoon it out into my mouth, swallow it where my bagel was, which was in my stomach at the time. It wasn't your fault, though. You were just on secondary detail.
I was trying to do some kind of recovery, but it didn't
help.
help.
Who was it? Mike is his name? What's his name?
Which one? The baseball cap?
Yeah.
Yeah, Mike.
Mike got sent out for my bagel and cream cheese this morning. He comes back, gives me the bagel, and there was no cream cheese in the bag. No cream cheese. And he promptly, like he was calling in an airstrike, he gets on the phone with Harry here going, oh, I need cream cheese. You're down there, right? They forgot my cream cheese. They forgot. Cream cheese. We're on alert. We're on alert. I need cream cheese. I need cream cheese.
And I did stop everything I was doing, the other food orders, to immediately rush back here with the cream chease, but I could see in your face it was too late.
He screwed up.
Ben the cockroach? Yeah.
And forgot my cream cheese. And then, Harry brought it back. But at that point, the bagel had been sitting there. I wasn't going to let it get cold or the show was going to start soon. And I don't like eating during the beginning of the show. So I ate the bagel and threw away the cream cheese.
I got to ask, I mean, there's a panic that's going on with the young go-getters. What have you guys been told about food orders coming into this situation?
Big freak out.
Just don't mess it up.
Because I think now they're overthinking that they're messing up. Like, they can't relax now.
No, I know. It's the food thing is so nerve-wracking to all of them.
The first half hour is very tense. Like, no matter what, the guy behind the counter hates me. Because, because I'm trying to
He's
pay
not
for
the only
everything.
one.
Yeah.
Great. He'll spit in our food because he hates you. Mike, what happened? What happened with the cream cheese? Yeah.
I always assume that they throw it in. They've never not thrown it in before.
Yeah.
So I just didn't look. And,
so it was the guy at the store's fault.
Absolutely.
Not yours. You said cream cheese.
Absolutely.
All right.
I got another problem. I don't know that you're Mike. I think you still need to wear a name tag.
I'll wear a name tag.
Like, I know Harry, and I know young Sam. That's it so far.
Yeah, I kind of forget it's Mike, but I'm getting used to Mike and it's not a good thing. It's because of your screw-ups I'm remembering your name. You know.
Mike, you don't bring back a dry bagel for a man like Anthony like that.
Guys, who do you want to wear name tags still?
I'll bring home cream cheese for Anthony, Mike.
Who do you want to wear name tags? Like, I know Harry and I know Sam, so I don't need name
Mike?
tags. Mike needs a name
Someone
tag?
get Harry in here.
Is there another one?
Yeah, there's another guy that kind of looks like you, I
Clayton.
think. Are you guys brothers or something? No.
Well, Clayton's definitely got to wear a name tag.
There's a Clayton here?
Yeah.
Who knows Clayton?
All right, Clayton has to wear a
Mike
name tag
now has
still.
his name tag. There
Do
you
you
go.
all know this is Harry?
I didn't know that was Harry.
All right, you got to wear a name tag.
I don't like the Harry T thing, though. The T thing is very
What the hell
presumptuous.
does the T mean?
It was just my last name was too hard to pronounce.
Well, what's wrong with just Harry? It's
Yeah.
not like there's a bevy of Harrys roaming around.
Yeah, no one uses the...
I don't like Harry T. It's almost like he's got a cool name that he needs to
And no
everyone
one's
to
been
say.
named Harry.
Hey, did you talk to
since-
Harry T?
Harry T.
They took Harry out of the baby name book in 1990. I
Harry.
think. No one's
Yeah,
called
what's
Harry
Harry?
anymore.
Hey, Harry. Harry.
When Harry T met Sally, now that would have ruined that classic.
Harry. No T on there, right?
Right.
What about young Sam? Do you guys know his name yet?
Yeah.
Isn't he the waif, like the Fiona Apple-bodied boy?
Yes, Fiona
Wave.
Apple-body boy.
Right there. Look at him.
Fiona, look at that emaciated arm waving.
I loved you in the last minute of Close Encounters.
Yeah, get Sam in here for a second.
Should be floating out of a spaceship waving, asshole.
Sam is like, how old's Sam? 20? Sam, how old are you?
I'm 21.
And your voice still hasn't changed.
Oh, it's changed a little. It's very, very high-pitched before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You are a little guy, though.
I'm
Well, he's tall, though. He's not...
But I mean, at like 16 or something, you must have really just looked like you were 8.
Yeah, I mean, freshman year of high school was a rough time. Looked
Yeah.
like a fourth grader coming into this.
Oh, it
Yeah,
looked like
awful.
a fourth grader.
I was like that.
Yeah.
I was 5'2", 91 pounds.
Yeah.
10th grade.
Basically, and I was short, too. Like,
You
I
were
mean,
short?
Until junior year of high school, I wasn't 5 feet.
So it was like a little kid roaming
Yeah,
around a high school.
absolutely. Uh-huh.
That must have been
They
tough.
thought you were one of those young geniuses, like you were 8 going to high school.
yeah. Doogie Howser.
Right. A 10-year-old in high school. No,
And
I'm not 10. I'm 16.
At this point, I'm still getting carded going into R-rated movies.
Of course you are.
A year ago, I got carded going into a Syracuse mall because they didn't want hooligans in there under 18 without their parents on Friday night.
how embarrassing.
Awful.
You do just look like a little kid.
Yeah.
And how hard was it to get girls in high school when you looked like you were in elementary school?
Yeah, I mean, there was no girls until I got a little taller. I needed some height.
Wow. Were there any girls that kind of also looked immature in school, little from the itty bitty titty committee or something?
Not really. I mean, and those girls got nabbed up by the older gentlemen.
Oh, you were just stuck.
At this point, are you poking fingers into vaginas yet?
Yeah, here and there.
That's great. Well, it's good to see you're growing, at least.
Yes.
How tall are you?
I'm 5'9.5" or so.
Ooh.
Yeah.
But he weighs like $110 maybe.
I'm a good $125.
$125.
Soaking wet.
All right. So, do we need a name tag on Sam still?
I kind of know Sam.
You know Sam? Jim?
I won't remember.
Jim didn't. Yeah, you better put a tag on that.
right.
Jim doesn't know.
It was nice. The name tags the first day. That was really nice.
It was good because you didn't have to, think
and
of it.
Ben
like,
and everyone
who's
just
one?
assumes that, we're going to remember all this.
Yeah.
I remember the interns, all their names by, like, the last week they're here.
Where's
It takes
Clayton?
that long.
Which one's Clayton?
Clayton looks like Mike, kind of.
He's not here today?
He's off Mondays and Fridays.
All right, cool.
Must be nice.
All right, well, Harry T's the star.
Not Harry T.
Harry?
I want to get rid of that T thing.
Yeah, we don't like it. Unless that's a middle initial and your last name is Cell. Then I'll accept it.
Damn it, that's what Brian from Brooklyn, you beat Brian. Says Harry T. Cell. Very good, Brian, in Brooklyn. Okay.
And Jimmy in New York.
No, I know. I said you beat him out.
Hi, Ben.
And Ben wants us to acknowledge the cockroach that we found in the office today. No surprise there.
Ben C.
There's a roach in the office?
Oh, my God. Yeah, one of the people that don't work here saw a cockroach in the office from his house. It was amazing. And it was walking around his area and kind of found it. And then Opie comes over. Now, this is right next to me. Opie comes over and very carelessly knocks it on the floor.
I laugh at cockroaches.
You'll knock it on the floor. Cockroach is the most disgusting insect on the face of the earth.
I hate them, but I have them in my apartment. I have the big ones, man.
Yeah, you get
Madagascar
water bugs?
hissing cockroaches.
What do you mean they're called water bugs?
Do you get those water bugs?
They're big.
So like
Silverfish?
I used to have them when I lived in we were infested with silverfish.
Ah,
why do you call them What?
Water bugs.
No, they're different. Water bug is different from a cockroach.
No, this is a cockroach. It's
No, but those gigantic
water
roaches,
bugs
aren't
were
they
known.
water bugs?
Water bugs were also called roly-poly bugs as a kid. The male ones you can roll up into a little ball.
I don't have those.
How big?
And the female ones you would try to roll up into a ball and they'd crack in half and you'd laugh as a kid.
How big are the ones you're talking about? You might be talking about
No, they're small, like the size of a pea.
No, the one I'm thinking of, the water bugs I'm thinking of, they're called water bugs, are the ones Eric is saying.
Are they cockroaches?
Yeah. I don't know if it might just be a nickname for gigantic roaches, but they're
gigantic roaches.
Water bugs were called, yeah. Somebody else may want to call in. I mean, one of the callers can help with this one. I don't know.
They are so disgusting, cockroaches. So it's running around now on the floor. So Opie tries to put his foot over it to because they were trying to catch it. For what reason, I have no idea. But Opie puts his foot over it and goes, "Oh, it's under my shoe." And I go, "Well, twist and disintegrate him." So he twisted. That right there is a silverfish.
No, I don't have those. I got the big cockroaches. The big, wide ones.
So he steps on it and picks up his foot, and it's mysteriously gone from the floor. Nothing. No remnants, no nothing. So everyone said it's in the tread of your sneaker. So right next to me, he picks up his sneaker, and there's the half-dead cockroach in his tread. And he goes, "Oh, now someone's going to have to pick this out." And he lifts his foot up and goes to grab something. And I'm like, "Not by me. Not by me." So it falls out of his shoe, hits the floor squirming. So he picks it up with a paper towel and comes right over by my head with this paper towel full of roach. I freaked out. Roaches are disgusting. I don't mind things like ants or...
You're sounding wimpy.
No, cockroaches, they're disgusting, dude.
Alabama's laughing at you right now.
Fuck Alabama. Let them have the roaches. I cannot stand roaches.
Right.
That's why I am so glad to not be living in an apartment in the city.
All right, Paul Anka checking in. Paul?
Anthony gets cream cheese. Do you guys hear me? Anthony gets cream cheese.
Paul Anka.
All right, very good.
Lousy Paul Anka impression.
Awful. All right,
bad delivery.
So Harry might be back on our good side. He's been, we all have been looking at him kind of
in a creepy fashion.
Yeah, big time. After he was requesting his bits from the cubicle during the show, but he came up with another bit, and it's kind of funny. You want to explain your bit?
You guys played the UPN 9 News Shark.
Explaining it might ruin it.
Yeah. I think it might be better if we.
That's a good point.
I like how it kind of comes in.
He kind of just made a remix, basically.
Yeah.
All right, yeah. I guess I could explain it for you. Basically, the shark attack, the shark they found in the Rockaways earlier in the week on the beach, turned out to be nothing. Just a fisherman caught this shark, it looks like, and somehow it ended up on the beach. That's all it was. But the news made a big deal out of it, right? So Harry
sure did.
Harry took the report of the reporter and mixed it in with something else, and this is what you get.
This time it wasn't a shark attack, but a shark surprise when one washed up on the beach, leaving many wondering what's lurking off our coast. Corinne Mahalik is in Rockaway Beach with the latest for us. Good evening, Corinne.
Good evening, Brenda. At this hour, experts have a very good idea how this dead shark got here. While bathers are wondering, is it safe to go back in the water?
This shark, swallow you whole. Shaking, tenderizing. Down you go.
Get a load of this. This shark was rolling around in the water close to shore.
I was acting in the town's best interest. My kids were on that beach too.
This blue shark was seen popping out of the water till the Parks Department folks managed to drag him in.
I'm pleased and happy to repeat the news that we have in fact caught and killed a large predator that supposedly injured some bathers. But as you see, it's a beautiful day. The beaches are open, and people are having a wonderful time. Amity, as you know, means friendship.
Folks alarmed, especially after 2 recent shark attacks along the Florida Panhandle, one of them killing this girl.
Shark comes to the nearest man, that man, he starts pounding and hollering and screaming. Sometimes the shark would go away. Sometimes he wouldn't go away.
What do you think you'll do now?
I'll never put on a life jacket again.
And the shark is now in the hands of the experts for further examination.
This is not the time or the place to perform some kind of a half-assed autopsy on a fish.
We're live in Rockaway Beach. Coran Mahalik, UPN 9 News.
Hey, that's not bad, Harry.
Very funny.
My only point is, and it's very good, I would have left the Kintner boy line in after that.
Coming up right after the autopsy on a fish.
It was there, but I felt it was a little too long. It's better to keep it short and go
that's
out
such a great line.
Yeah, you should have left the Kintner boy line, but it's still very good.
I just like the way he says tenderizing.
Tenderizing, down you go.
All that made me want to do is listen to Robert Shaw talk for an hour.
I know. He was great.
It took me forever to put it together because I kept watching the film. Like, I forgot that I'm supposed to be cutting things, and I just spent
and
the
you
rest
just watch
of the time
the movie.
watching Jaws.
Of course.
You never get tired of watching Jaws.
It was really well acted, man. The fish was kind of... The worst part of it was it's just the opposite of what happens today. The acting was brilliant, and the shark that you look at and you're like, ugh.
But at the time, you really didn't look at it like, It was like, wow, that's a big shark. Now it looks really silly.
Need a bigger boat.
Jimmy the Creep from Newark. Anthony, what's with the fear of bugs? I don't get it. You were a tin knocker. You never saw bugs and shit in the vent or ducts. Yes, I did. I don't have a fear of bugs. It's not even a fear of cockroaches. They disgust me. They're disgusting creatures, cockroaches. They give me what they call the heebie-jeebies. The only fear I have of bugs are bees and wasps. Up in the attic, when we used to do work up there, a lot of times there were bees and wasps' nests up in there.
I got to ask you something.
Yes, sir.
Are you on medication yet?
No. No.
All right.
No,
just
why do I need medication?
Well, I'm just asking.
I don't need any medication.
I'm just
fine.
asking. There's medicine out there.
For bugs?
For things that bother you.
Things that bother me?
Yeah.
I don't think so. I think I'm a rational human being.
Sure you are.
I just at this point in my life, I'm looking at things and I'm not tolerating things that would bother me.
Jimmy, you think he's a rational human being these days?
Absolutely.
Why should I tolerate things that bother me?
Absolutely. There's floating microbes in the air. You're completely correct.
If I could sit 4 hours in a room with you disgusting people farting and whatnot all day, believe me, you should have a partition built in.
What would you do with the bee's nest? That's a fear of mine, too, bees.
Bees just scare the piss out of me. I hate them. I don't like people that go, they won't bother you if you don't bother them. That's a lie. When I was a kid, a bumblebee, I was running around in my little bathing suit around the pool. Ooh, sexy. And a bee landed on my stomach. But the second I looked down at it to see that it was a bee, wham, stabbed me, just stung me right there in the stomach and flew away. I did nothing to him. I did nothing.
You probably ran into him while you were running.
No, I was just standing there.
Oh.
I was probably eating a bologna sandwich like a little kid with my little crew cut for the summer. And it stung me right in the stomach, and ever since then I don't buy that whole line, you don't bother them, they won't bother you. And I'm scared. I do the Brian Regan bit, where you're walking down the street, and all of a sudden if I see a bee, if someone's looking from a distance, they'll think I'm just having a seizure. I'll start flailing my arms and duck down, run away. I hate them. They're scary. So in the attic, what we would do, we'd get a can of Raid wasp spray that could spray from a distance, get by the access hole to the attic, and spray the nest, and then put the thing back on and get the hell out of there and wait. And then go up and make sure they're all dead. If they're not, you give it another spray. And if they're still not dead, you go to the tit bar. You have lunch there. You come back at 2, pack your tools up, and come back tomorrow. Pretty much how we work as tradesmen.
Hey, there was a blooper in Jaws. There's bloopers in every movie, by the way.
There was a few bloopers in Jaws, yeah.
Craig, go ahead.
Hey, guys. There's a blooper in Jaws. It's when he's typing up the police report when the girl dies. It says in the TV version July 1st. But in the DVD, you don't see that. It's blocked out. Because in the town scene, it says June 29th, the Kittner boy was killed.
Yeah, they screwed up the dates when the girl was killed and when the Kittner boy was killed, all around July 4th weekend. So when they're typing up the coroner's report, it had the wrong date on it.
Okay.
I don't know why they just edited it for the DVD version. But in the TV version, you see the whole thing.
I'm a big fan of checking out bloopers in films.
Yeah.
Big fan. All right, Craig, thank you.
Thanks, guys.
The opening scene of Jaws, the lighting's all messed up. Like the sun's going down, it's dark, it's almost down. It's you notice that?
Yeah, and then it was really dark.
Yeah,
that's because they didn't want to show her fully nude walking Chrissy going into the water, so it got really dark. It was actually daytime when they filmed it. They just put a filter on there.
Are you kidding?
Yeah, it was daytime.
Oh, I didn't know that.
They put a filter on it to make it look like night.
You know, because that scene is so creepy, because we've all done some swimming at night, I'm sure, in our day and stuff. And I was even thinking, even though they're filming for a movie, how creepy to be swimming out that far at night.
Yeah. Mm.
Who was that girl? Because
she's a stunt girl.
And one of the most famous movie posters ever.
Yeah.
What's more famous than that shark rushing up? That's an amazing movie poster.
Yeah.
And I have no idea what her name is.
She was actually just a stunt girl, not even really an actress. because they had to hook her in that harness and pull her
And
one
yank
way
her
or the
around
other.
and stuff, yeah.
Yeah, pull her around in the water. But it turned out, I remember that being really hot, though, watching it as a kid and her taking her clothes off and then the underwater scene because you kind of see her
could
snatch
almost
a little
see
bit.
it, yeah.
That was really hot.
Susan, like this matters to anybody. Susan
Pat Battle was her
Susan
name.
Backlany or something like that. Chrissy.
Daddy, my hat blew off. I hope Bat Battle.
I'm Bat Battle.
God damn it. Hope and Pat I couldn't do it.
Doesn't Bruce Wayne turn into Bat Paddle? Bat Paddle.
There you go.
Let's say hi to Jim in Brooklyn. Jim!
Good morning, gentlemen.
Morning.
Opie, you don't know the history of psychiatry. I know the history. There's no such thing as medication.
Opie's so glib.
Later, guys.
All right. We got to take a break.
Oh, there it is.
What?
Nice picture.
What happened?
See, look, you can kind of see Snatch.
That is Snatch.
Yeah. Wow, that is big 70s Earth Mama
That's definitely
Snatch.
70s Earth Mama.
Oh, my God.
Where's that? From our pals at MrSkin.com? Very nice.
Jesus Christ, the shark thought a buffalo landed in the water. Trying to eat that. Look at that. She had not bad body for a stunt girl.
You kind of can make out the nips and everything.
Yeah.
With the underwater shot from below. Battle. All right, we got to get out of here for a little while. We're going to play, in honor of the 4th of July weekend, we're going to play America. Fuck yeah. But first,
nice.
We have Drew Boogie in studio jamming for us. So, Drew, why don't you take it away here?
Anything is always more gooder, right? Huh? More money, more gooder.
Oh, yes.
More sleep, more gooder.
Stool samples for everyone.
Dude, what happened? That's not more gooder. More Opie and Anthony, definitely more gooder.
Very nice.
July 4th and 5th, get ready for an extra 2 hours of the worst of Opie and Anthony, beginning at 7 a.m. Eastern Time and replaying every 6 hours. It's a special, longer, worst of Opie and Anthony.
Hold on. Hold on.
There you have it, Drew Boogie, live in studio today, helping us out. Doing a great job.
Yes.
You want to talk like that.
Opie, I have to clear something up.
Yes, Anthony.
Mike from Carolina is calling me out, saying, Professor Anthony, you said you got stung by a bumblebee, except the problem is bumblebees can't sting, you dolt. He's calling me a dolt. Well, Mike from Carolina, the fact of the matter is that bumblebees can sting you. The queen and the worker bumblebee have stingers. They don't come out like the honeybee, and they don't die after stinging with their stinger. It is the drone bumblebee that usually hatches around midsummer that does not have a stinger and is indeed harmless. But I must have been stung by a worker bumblebee. Very rare that you would be stung by a queen. There aren't that many. The odds.
And how do you know so much about bees?
Well, Opie, I used to be a beekeeper back. I read about it.
Forget Aristotle.
Of course I read.
Socrates. Here comes Professor Anthony.
Slurping jackass.
All right, we got to go right to the phones. The big boss on the line. It's Elo, everybody.
Hey.
Eric Logan.
Is this really Elo, or one of our listeners pretending to be Elo with some stupid knowledge?
This is the Elo.
No, all I can tell you was you'll love this. Danny, is he new to the program? Is he one of our new interns I haven't met yet?
No. I hear somebody might be coming aboard in a couple of days.
He was like, you know you're going on with Opie and Anthony, right? I'm like, yeah, you called me. And he goes, do we have your permission to put you on the air? I'm like, who are you?
He's because Elo's gonna sue.
Yeah, I'm gonna file a complaint against my own show. What the hell is he doing? I mean, he called me. Here's the thing. Doesn't he know that the FCC rules say you can't do outbound call and put him on the air anyway, jackass? What are you doing?
Well, here's the problem.
Jackass.
That Danny is replacing the other Danny that's coming back to work next week.
Thank God this Danny's getting fired.
Yeah, 'cause this Danny's really stupid. The real Danny comes back next week.
Yeah.
All right.
See?
It was bizarre. It's like, do you know what? Who are you calling? I'm like, you called me.
Well, I got a note in front of me. That was Ben's little attempt at messing with you.
Oh.
I got a note that says, I was effing with him. Ben said to ask.
Oh, that was funny.
Oh, that's really cute.
Elo, the message boards are having a lot of fun photoshopping the picture of you that is on the XM website.
Oh, Jesus.
Have you seen that picture?
I've not seen. No, I'm on the road today. Oh, Jesus. Where
Man, you know what? There was a time Anthony and I were bitching at our publicity photos. Yours is so much worse.
You have to change that, Elo.
Which one did they put up? What is it? Am I in a suit or some gay deal?
You're in a suit. There's a wood wall behind you. You're smiling really too hard.
And it looks like the camera's too close to your face, so you're trying to back up, so your chin's all fucked up.
It's on the XM management page.
Oh, Jesus.
And how come you're so far down? Who beats him out? Let's see. At the top of the list, we have, of course, Hugh
Panero.
And then who's next?
Gary Parsons.
Gary Parsons, and then?
Steve Cook.
Oh, that's terrible.
And then?
Joseph J. I don't know.
Teitelbaum.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Eric Logan. You are so far down the list here.
Well, I mean, look, candidly, obviously Hugh and Gary we get. That's fine. Steve is one of the founding guys there, marketing guy, really, I guess. Joe Teitelbaum, nice guy, attorney, I don't know.
You should be above him, though, at least. I think we got to pump you up in this hierarchy.
I mean, Steve Cook, I can understand. I got to draw the line at Teitelbaum. I got to be above him.
Who's he beating out, though?
He's beating out some dude named Stell.
Hey, by the way, that's pretty big, though, because Stell's the guy who invented all the radios.
Stell, he invented the radios?
No, this guy Stell, let me tell you about Stell. We should bow to him every day.
Isn't Stell the Russian?
He's the reason that...
He's the Greek, yeah, he's the
Greek.
He's the reason that we're so far ahead of the other company, right? technology-wise.
Hands down, without a doubt.
Yeah, this guy Stell is the Mac Daddy.
Does he
of
travel in
radio.
an armored car so Sirius doesn't kidnap him, brainwash him?
He actually, when he flies, he has 2 helicopters, so you never know which one he's in.
Yeah.
I'm not kidding. When they announce this guy at some of these big meetings, they applaud like they go nuts because he's
super genius.
Stell, the White Angel.
And the last guy on the bottom, who's he?
Joseph Teitelbaum.
Joseph Teitelbaum is.
I thought he was an intern. I saw him in Washington once. I didn't.
By the way, he does look like an intern.
Yeah.
I had no idea that he's one of the bigwigs.
Yeah, he's a bigwig.
I actually asked him to get me some coffee the last time we broadcasted in Washington.
Yeah.
He's one of the highest graduated guys from the law school and Harvard and all that. So he's an Ivy Leaguer. So I'm sure he'd snap right to it. I think you should ask him for coffee. It'd be great.
Dude, your picture, it looks like you need to take a shit.
No, I look like you yesterday.
Yeah, exactly. You look like how I was feeling earlier this week.
You know what that picture is perfect for? If you're selling like a strawberry-flavored kids cereal.
Yeah.
I took the photo. I was so happy. I was so happy when we signed the O&A show. That's all it was.
It's really
yeah. That must have been it.
No joke. It's pretty bad. So we got Live 8 happening, huh?
Yeah, Live 8 is it's happening tomorrow. I gotta tell you guys, nowhere. Here's the gratuitous pitch. Nowhere will there be more coverage of anywhere in the world. Actually, you guys know this. That's we're going to basically preempt channels 40 through 46, channels 200, and we're putting up 201, and each city will have its own feed.
Where can I get my 40s music?
Well, the 40s music's going to be on channel 4, so you'll be fine.
Oh, okay. I thought it was 40.
It's 40, so Deep Tracks is going to be Deep 6 for a while. So.
Well, who listens to Deep Tracks anyway?
Yeah,
Jesus
exactly.
Christ. Like I care.
We're going to carry live. We're going to have coverage of every concert. Uninterrupted, commercial free. We're going to have it, across the 6 channels and also on XM Live. We're actually going to create on channel 40 kind of a play-by-play of everything that's going on. We have one of the studios downstairs in the EC that has these 7 feeds coming in with video, and they'll be in 7 different studios. And you can go to channel 40, and they can say, hey, Pink Floyd's getting ready to go on in London, and so we'll jump to do that. Then you can say, hey, everybody go to channel 47 because Will Smith's going on in Philadelphia, or Gordon Lightfoot is bringing the house down in Canada or whatever the hell. So I mean, it's going to be a really exciting thing. There's about 55 people from XM that are coming in tomorrow to execute this, and each one of those individual cities is hosted by 2 or 3 personalities. So it's a huge undertaking. In fact, it's the biggest undertaking from a broadcast standpoint that XM has ever done.
Yeah, it is pretty amazing. So you go to Channel 40, and they'll keep you updated on what's happening in all the other cities. But all these other channels will have the feed uninterrupted, right? The whole concert, let's say, if you want to check out the London concert, you go to Channel 41.
Yeah, it's like 41, and then and it just keeps going on down. And actually, the names, if you go on the radio tomorrow morning when you wake up, the names on all the radios will have changed. They won't say Deep Tracks 40. It'll say Live 8 Global Coverage, and it'll say Live 8 London, Live 8 Philly. So, and the acts just keep getting bigger. I mean, it's we gotta look at the set list yesterday from our team over in London.
Your team over in London, who includes.
Includes Bruce. I can't return a phone call. Kelly.
Bruce Kelly. Yeah,
Bruce Kelly getting a couple of trips to London lately.
He's supposed to call the program today.
Yeah, he was also supposed to call me, and he was also supposed to be back from his deal when he went out and recorded Journey. And see, how do you get this job? This guy's knocking down some good coin, does about 2 breaks an hour on the 80s channel, plays Oingo Boingo and some other crap.
Obscure Oingo Boingo.
I do like Oingo Boingo, that's true. But, he goes out to Naples, and he's out in Napa Valley. Now he's in London. I mean, geez, we're working. What the hell's that about?
I have a question for you. All the shows here, are these like Philadelphia goes from noon to 6, London goes from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. Is that what time these are actually being, is the concerts done by 6 at night?
Well, yeah, they have to be done by sundown in Philadelphia, and they may run longer, but yeah, that's the actual air times. And if they go later, we obviously will stay with it later all the way through the end of it anyway.
That's early.
Yeah, and then immediately following it on Channel 40 and XM Live, we'll start replaying a lot of the shows. And then, today being July 1st, it's this whole month called July, which is this huge thing that we're doing.
Opie. It's July.
Wait a minute, that's a combination of live and July.
And July. That's
Although
like Rocktober.
Yeah.
I will tell you, though, many of my Jewish friends are very angry with me because it sounds like Jew Live.
Jew Live. Yeah.
They want to know what's next. Is Catholic August or something? I'm like, oh, that's funny. Exactly.
But if you were a Jew, wouldn't you be happy to be alive at this point? So
absolutely.
All right.
It's all good.
It's not that bad. Hey, the photoshops of your picture they're hilarious. Like Anthony pointed out, you go to whackbag.com and they're photoshopping your headshot like crazy.
Made him Frankenstein.
Don't imagine what they're doing to my hair.
That's the basis of every Photoshop is something to do with your hairstyle.
There's actually a really nice, Eric, a nice photo of you here lounging in one of the studios. It's taken from above you where you have your feet up on the desk and you're wearing a smart sweater and you have your hands behind your head, very loungy. It's a nice picture.
Looking up at the camera.
That's the one that I took in the XM Kids studio, yes.
Yeah, it's actually quite a nice photo of you.
Well, I appreciate that, Jimmy. Thank you. You want to hear a funny hair story?
A funny story? All right.
I'll give you a funny, or at least a bit. So I'm buying a car this afternoon, right? I think I may have told you this, Opie. So I'll go down in Alexandria to pick up this car, and the
Oh, you think he's still telling it?
Oh. I honestly didn't see that coming.
Oh, my God. Do you think he's still telling it, or is he cursing right now?
No, he actually probably just paused for a laugh.
Hello? Son of a bitch.
Cleared his throat and kept going with the story.
And yes, that is our big boss.
Oh,
that's the guy that pretty much signs our checks.
Yeah. Yeah.
We give no one respect on this show. No one.
That was a good one. And he was geared up, too.
As soon as you say you want to hear a funny story.
Asshole bumblebees, they don't... How do people call in and still say bumblebees don't sting? When I gave you facts.
All right, let's
Asshead, hang up on them.
By the way, all the performers at Live 8 are getting XM satellite radios. It's huge. Absolutely huge. Yeah, they're giving all the performers like a little gift bag, and one of the things is a MiFi, I guess. Ooh. XM satellite radios and subscriptions. So
gift certificate to Supercuts.
This really is a huge, huge deal as far as broadcasting goes.
ELO goes to mediocre cuts.
The lineups are pretty damn cool for the Live 8. Except for France.
France is awful. They have Dino and Sheryl Crow, the only names I recognize.
Yeah. Wow, what the hell are they doing in France?
Yannick Noah. Who wants to watch Yannick Noah?
Oh, Yannick Noah?
Exactly.
The Yannick Noah?
Who? Italy stinks, too. Except for Italy has Tim McGraw.
What?
Exactly, Tim McGraw.
Italy.
UK has the best lineup, obviously.
What is this for? The Hungry? Is that what we're doing
yeah.
again? Is that the cause of du jour?
It's a great effort, but let's be honest.
Oh, the Kaiser Chiefs are on.
Nothing's going to change.
Oh. What are they doing with this money? It's going for charity?
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, it goes to maybe to feed the hungry.
It's
the first one was Africa, right?
Yeah, I think.
Are they still sending money over to Africa?
Yeah. I think so, yeah.
Is that what it is?
Yes.
What they need to send is...
Africa needs money.
Is U-Hauls, right, Sam Kinison?
Yeah. U-Hauls.
God, we should play that bit in honor of Live 8. You got the Sam Kinison?
8.
The classic Sam Kinison bit. All right, where are we? Where were we going, Ant?
I don't know.
News teasers?
ELO called.
News teasers? Are we ready for that part of the program? I think... Are we going to get Bruce Kelly to call the show? Bruce Kelly is he's in London for Live 8, and he's going to give us updates today. And Steve and the gang, who helped write this? Derek? They wrote a jingle for when Bruce Kelly calls in. You want to hear it?
Oh, of course.
Our pal Bruce Kelly, listen to this.
Bruce Kelly's on the phone from far away, and we bet he's got nothing good to say. This segment could be the world's biggest wreck. Bruce Kelly's got his pants around his neck. Let's all make a bet that Bruce Kelly will get hung up on again.
That's not bad, right?
It's great.
Can't wait for him to call in.
Bruce requested that we not hang up on him.
He did
from
not.
England.
Yes, he did.
Yes, he did.
He requested.
There was an email sent to me, forwarded to me by Don. Was from Bruce and said, "Please tell the guys not to hang up on me." Does not want to be hung up on. Because it must really be a pain in the ass to call from England.
Of course, it's 1100, whatever you dial.
Whatever you got to do.
And of course, we
in
promised
one of those red phone booths with the little window panes all over it. Hello, hello.
Of course, we promised that we wouldn't hang up on him, right?
Yeah,
Of course we did.
Yeah, because this is a very important weekend for XM.
It is.
And we would love to have live reports before the concert begins.
Mm-hmm.
By the way,
yes,
we're going into the news teasers now?
Yeah.
Before we do, I just had to tell you this dream I had very quickly.
Oh.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
I dreamed I walked into an Ozzy concert.
Yeah?
And Ozzy was on stage singing. He looked over and went, "Hey, Jimmy." I sort of go, did you go see the Osbournes? And I'm like, "No, I'm just coming to the show." And he went, "Oh, okay." And he talked to me in the middle of a song.
In the middle of a song?
Yeah, the whole dream. Ozzy was chatting with me.
It's kind of cute.
It is cute, right?
Were you scared?
When all the people looked at me, I thought I got scared.
All right. We love the news teases. This is our latest bit that we absolutely love, and the listeners are doing a great job with this.
Yes.
Want to set it up, Anthony, for the new listeners of the program?
The fearful teases
we have to
come out of the news.
We have to explain everything on the show because every day the show's getting bigger. Every day new people are getting tuned into the O&A virus. So.
Right.
So it's our latest bit, basically.
You're watching TV, and your news teaser pops up. You know, you're watching maybe a TV show, and the news does their little promo for the 10 or 11 o'clock news, and they just try to scare the shit out of you. That's their job now, is to quickly tell you what you should be scared of, but not give you any details, so you tune in. You know, this car can kill you. We'll tell you what it is, and you're like, what if it's the car I drive?
See, the media challenged us, basically. This is where this bit came from.
Hello.
We've been doing these assaults on the media, and we had a great one yesterday with Danny.
Yeah, on
Fox and Friends.
Fox.
The video's up on opieandanthony.com. It's the latest one, and basically it was a boring one, but it did its job. We were big-time pests. You know, Danny just holding up the huge Opie and Anthony, banner or what have you. What are these things called? I like to call them signs, I guess.
Yeah, it's a sign.
A big Opie and Anthony sign with our cartoon faces and stuff. And we got on for a really long time, and it's a national show. It was great. It was a perfect assault on the media. Well, the media's bitching. They don't think we should be doing this because what they do is important. And we say what they do is not important.
It's not important. It's entertainment. It used to be important. It used to be real news. Now it's just not even... There's no responsibility there, no accountability. They just get on and try to scare you so you watch the news.
So you watch longer, so the ratings go up, so they could charge more for commercials, and everyone makes money.
The bottom of their priority list is informing the people what is going on in the world. That's the last thing that's on their list. And they use these teases to get people to watch, to scare us. But now they're just funny. Now it's gotten so ridiculous that them trying to scrape stuff up to scare us with that it's become funny and ridiculous. And I laugh at the teases now every night.
Oh yeah, they pop on, and it used to kind of give you that little feeling.
You're like,
oh
what?
My God,
what? Really? Oh,
but now I just openly laugh like.
Now you laugh
like you know who.
That's terrific. That's terrific.
By the way, a lot of people confused by that laugh.
Yeah,
we get these emails, and it's amazing that some of the stuff we have to explain. That's not from
Cape Fear.
From Cape Fear.
No,
it's not the laugh from the back of the movie theater. This is from King of Comedy.
King of Comedy, one of the best movies ever.
And then another one we get all the time is Ecstasy of Gold that starts off this program.
It is? I never knew that.
From The Good, the Bad, the Ugly.
The most annoying one, 10 a.m. today, on sale Ticketmaster for July 23rd at the Cleveland Odeon. God, how many times do I have to tell you people the first show's sold out?
I didn't even see that one coming.
God almighty. Yes, 10 o'clock this morning at Ticketmaster.
Blindsided.
All right, let's get into the news teasers.
Shameless.
I'm going to call them news teases. Or are they teasers? We still don't know.
Teaser.
You like teaser?
Yeah, it's a teaser.
What would news teases be?
I don't know. I'd be like a news guy going, nah, 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 nah. I'm not touching you. I'm not touching you. Yeah.
All right, here we go.
And coming up, Asa, with what you don't know about your credit rating that can hurt you.
Great.
Hurt.
We all have credit cards, and now it's like, oh, God.
Your credit rating.
I want to go see War of the Worlds, but now I have to sit around and make sure it's not me.
Why would they use the word hurt?
These are like creeps.
It's those little catchphrase words that they put in that are there just to scare you. Your credit report. Well, yeah, if you have bad credit, I don't know about hurting you. It could affect buying things and...
Maybe someone's using your credit cards illegally. Is that what they're getting at?
I don't know.
Plus, it's supposed to make your commute quicker, but some say new carpool lanes could be downright dangerous.
Some say. Who said that?
That's the way they work, too. Some say. It's all about zero accountability. You don't have to have anybody that has to account for that. Some say, all right.
No, who's saying that? The news director.
Yeah.
I'm saying these lanes are dangerous. Go out there and do a whole report on it.
Some say it's a good idea to bash black guys over the head with baseball bats. Some say. Some. There's no accountability to that.
Who's some?
You go to Howard Beach. Knock on any door.
That's right.
Anyone you talk to here in Howard Beach says...
Yes.
Some say...
All right, let's go to Beach
The
Bum.
Chinese guy works up the road. Some say.
Some say.
Some say.
Beach Bum, what's up?
Opie, Anthony, how's it hanging?
Sweet.
You need to come up with something for the ONA Army that gets a sign up on the assaulting media. Give them a prize, a cookie, or promote them or something for whoever gets a sign up there the longest.
Not even the longest. All right, here we go.
Cookie.
What is today? July 1st?
July 1st. It's Canada Day.
All right, July 1st.
Did you forget?
Here we go. The best assault on the media for the month of July will get a fine prize to be named.
To be named.
Well, we got to figure it out.
How
I mean,
cheesy is that?
But it just happened.
Yeah.
We'll get the staff behind the scenes to figure out a really good prize for the best assault on the media for the month of July. How's that? How's that sound?
By the staff, you mean?
Huh?
By the staff.
What do you mean?
You mean by the staff? Best assault by a staff.
What's the damn
best assault by anybody.
Oh, okay.
We want to get the listeners more involved because lately the staff has been doing most of the assaults on the media. Although that guy during the shark attack report was really, really funny.
Yes, it was.
So here we go. The best assault on the media by one of our listeners in the month of July will get a fine prize.
And but you have to follow the rules that are on the website as far as cursing and no touching the reporter, none of that crap. You can't do any of that.
Yeah, you got to get creative though. I mean, in the past we've had guys with a Gumby suit, a guy in a gorilla mask, I think it was. Get creative with your assaults on the media, and the best one in July will win some kind of prize to be named.
A whole month? If for one prize during a whole month, why can't we just say a MiFi?
Oh well,
Did someone come up with a MiFi?
No, I think a MiFi is easy to do. I want
something better.
I want MiFi and maybe some other stuff. Really spice it up. I think we could easily get a MiFi.
And a promotion.
Is Wick around here today? Is Don who runs the channel? Is he around today?
Is that Don on the phone?
Don, can we get a MiFi for the best assault on the media
and
for the
month
month
of
July?
And where are those pictures I was supposed to see?
Huh?
Yes.
And could you throw in your plasma TV that got blown up by the
lightning?
The lightning bolt.
That's your prize.
Does that make you feel like maybe the Lord is angry with you when lightning strikes your house?
Second time.
Really?
Second time.
Second.
All right, Beach Bum. Thanks for the idea.
And lightning strikes your house.
Yeah, Don runs 202. Mm-hmm. He runs this channel pretty much now, and that's why the show and the channel has gotten much better in the last few months.
More gooder.
So we got to acknowledge
that
right off the bat, and it's getting better every day. So we could get a prize for the best assault on the media.
Sure.
For July.
Absolutely.
All right, as long as they follow the rules. You guys, like Jimmy said, you can't curse. You can't touch the reporters, but anything else pretty much goes.
It's easy. Just Opie and Anthony on a sign behind the reporter.
Right. And
so easy.
Here's the problem. I mean, if one happens in the middle of Tennessee, that's great, but we need proof. We need proof, so that's going to be the other challenge. Here in New York, there's people that work together. One guy
They coordinate the attack.
One guy does the assault. One guy's taping at home. There's another guy on a cell phone basically saying, go, go, go. They're live. So,
And if you have it on video and you can, show us the video and then send us a picture of yourself, and obviously it's the same guy, or the sign, something like that, we'll know it's you and you'll win the prize.
Exactly. So make sure you get, proof that you actually did the assault on the media. And the best one in July will win some really good prizes, starting with the My Find. Maybe we'll get some of our salespeople involved and really juice up the prize, okay?
Juice it up.
But who cares about all that? Now that we have Don in the studio, you got to tell everyone what happened. This is an amazing story.
His house got... I don't want to give it away, but I will say that when his house got hit, he was whacking his bag to the Brooke Shields bathtub scene.
What happened there, Don? It's what time? What time of day or night?
4:30.
4:30 in the morning?
4:30 in the afternoon.
In the afternoon?
Yeah.
So it's 4:30 in the afternoon. A lot of storms rolling through the area. Thunder boomers. And what were you doing?
Sitting in traffic.
Oh, you weren't home?
No.
Was anybody home?
Nobody was home.
What a stroke of luck that is.
Yeah.
So you're sitting in traffic. You get home.
Right.
And what tips you off that there was a problem, maybe lightning strike?
That would be the neighbor running over screaming.
A screaming neighbor running over.
And saying, I think your place got struck by lightning. Now, what would be the telltale sign would be the exploded tree in the backyard. Wood everywhere.
A tree?
A tree got
how big a tree?
Yeah.
It's about 2 feet in diameter.
2 feet in diameter.
60 feet high, right?
60 feet high.
Pretty big tree. It was hit by lightning.
Struck by lightning.
And what did the lightning do to it?
Completely pulverized the thing.
Just the tree no longer exists.
Gone.
It was wood fragments all over the place.
Well, it's a pretty old tree. It's an old sycamore. And that thing was, the bark was just flying off here and there. Well, it's gone now.
Wow.
The whole tree's gone, Anthony.
Tree's gone.
It went down, we have one of those torches that holds citronella oil inside. And apparently the lightning went to the tree, went to the citronella, the torch itself. It looks like bullet holes are completely through that. It shot down to the ground about a 1 foot by 1 foot diameter hole in the ground, right where the torch was. The torch is leaning against where the tree used to be.
It acted like a lightning rod kind of after it hit the tree.
I just put a electrical box next to that feeds over to the house.
Uh-oh.
Both electrical boxes. But the weird thing is the electrical box, the electric wasn't hooked up to the house yet. The boxes were just set into the house. So the electricity went from the lightning bolt went from the tree to the torch to the electrical box, shattered that to pieces, went over to the house. You could see where it burned all the way over to the house through the wire. Jumped over from that electrical box over to the cable system.
Uh-oh.
Where it also jumped over to the phone lines and to the downspout. The downspout looks like a shotgun went through it.
What's a downspout?
From the rainspout.
From the gutters?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I guess the electricity just arcing through it just blew holes out through the whole thing.
There's fire. You can see the fire marks on the side of the house where the fire was. Here's the cable.
Look at the end of his cable that went into his
That's to
television.
the TV. That's to the one TV.
Did you have a surge protector, or that wouldn't have helped?
I don't think that would help.
No, surge protector wouldn't help.
Not lightning.
That's a big surge.
Because it went through, it didn't just go through the power system. Look at that. That went through from his cable, from the television to the cable box, and the RCA connectors on that are just fried. They were welded onto...
we had to pry this off of the TV itself on the big screen. So then I went over to the cable box. Cable box just wouldn't turn on. Yeah. On top of the cable box is the DVD player. Mm-hmm. So I turned on the DVD player, no power. So I'm wondering, I'll just take it off. Can't. It was melted to the top of the cable box.
Can you imagine?
So your DVD player was then melted to the top of your cable box.
Well, how big was your plasma?
Was 42.
42-inch plasma and just destroyed.
Gone.
Fried.
No good, huh?
What other appliances bought it?
The big screen, all the telephones.
All your phones
all
gone.
The phones. So
what about other things like microwave, oven, or?
Nope, the oven actually withstood the
That's fine. So it really, instead of your whole electrical system, it kind of got the cable and went through there and did most of the damage.
Yeah,
through,
but it could have been worse
TV.
because, I didn't have that electrical hooked up from that.
Because that would have just
outside.
been every
It would've just gone right
appliance,
through.
all your wiring in your house. Wow, that is something.
How old was the TV?
The plasma was 5 months old.
Oh, that's a heartbreak.
Oh, jeez.
Just getting used to it, right?
Yeah, and the
Clear
big screen,
picture?
I couldn't care less. We never used the big screen TV, but
You got the insurance though, right?
they were there that afternoon. They were up the street.
Really?
Yeah, they came that night.
Like
and saw
a good
everything.
neighbor, they.
State Farm was there.
What do you have, lightning insurance?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. So you'll get all
They
that stuff
covered that
replaced?
too. Oh yeah. Oh, everything will be replaced. But now we just have to get Verizon. We have to get the cable people in there to fix everything. All the lines. If you look at all the cable lines coming off into the back of the TVs, you can see black smoke everywhere. Where it just
that could
zapped
start
right
a
into.
fire.
Oh,
in
absolutely.
Your house.
His whole house could have burnt down.
And the outside, you could see where the sparks was,
Yeah.
where the house caught fire on the side.
Could it happen in our homes? Wow.
Yeah.
Now, the house was actually on fire, but it was raining so hard that
it put it out.
Oh, wow, that's a stroke of luck.
So he was lucky, I guess.
What do you have that's drawing lightning? That's the second time it hit your house, right?
That's the second house. Yeah, it's
Oh,
the
second
other
different
house. Yeah, the other house got hit by the phone lines got hit by the lightning.
Oh, so this is not the same home?
No.
Oh, that's
Ooh,
good.
that's a little odd. Something's
creepy.
chasing you. Oof.
Karma. Get the hell out of the studio.
Lightning man.
Yeah, exactly. It's following you around.
Yeah.
Let's say hi to Jay on Long Island. Jay, what's up?
Hey, I'd be more than happy to help Don replace his plasma. Hey, Jimmy, how are you?
Oh, hey, what's up, Jay?
What's going on, man?
Nothing. What's up, my buddy Jay from Long Island? I know this guy.
Yeah, Don, whatever electronics or appliances you need replaced, I'll be more than happy to help you. I'll leave my number.
Very cool. I appreciate that.
Are you kidding?
This guy,
Not a problem,
He's
man.
a great thief.
He won't give it to you, but he gets big discounts. Jay's a great guy.
Oh, okay.
Actually, I'm a rep in the area for a bunch of consumer electronics, so I supply a lot of this stuff to people.
Oh, very cool. All right, Jay, thank you.
Yeah, let me leave my number, and I'll be more than happy to help you guys out.
All right, we'll get you back on hold.
Bye,
here.
Angel.
There he goes.
So if anybody has to go back in time but then runs out of fuel, they know to be by your tree with the DeLorean at a certain time.
I should have brought the pictures in to show you guys. I mean, when you saw that torch, it's shaped like a bullet, like a point. It comes down to a point, and at the very bottom, it looks like a shotgun went through the bottom.
What was the torch? I don't know. What did it do?
It holds
like a tiki torch.
Yeah,
it's a torch to
in
keep
a
the
backyard
mosquitoes away.
party or something.
Oh, okay, mosquitoes.
Yep.
But they sure are pests, huh?
Yeah.
All right, Don. Very good.
All right.
Thank you.
You know what else keeps the mosquitoes away? Get some snow.
Oh, Liddy. That's very insightful information. You
fucking hate Liddy.
Unfunny piece of plastic.
Jesus Christ.
God, Liddy sucks.
Hope Liddy goes to L.A. when Jimmy's taping for HBO. Hope Liddy doesn't stay behind.
Liddy's sitting in 4 hours a day.
Let's say hi to Bob. Bob, what's up?
Hey, guys, how's it going?
Hey there, Bob.
Let's go, Bob.
Hey, I'm trying to figure out, you guys mentioned it twice about the Fox and Friends on your website. I can't find it anywhere. Anywhere. It's not on your website. I can't find the link.
Oh, the latest assault on the media is not up on opieandanthony.com?
Yeah, man,
I think
you
it's
guys
up there.
are killing me. I went here twice already, and it's not here.
It's not up on opieandanthony.com. All right, we'll fix that.
Webmaster, whoever is responsible, kill him.
All right, we'll fix that immediately. Thank you.
All right, man.
All right, so we'll do the assault on the media. Well, it's an ongoing thing, but especially for the month of July, the best one of the month, we'll give a bunch of great prizes, okay? Courtesy of the Opie and Anthony program. What do you got there, Ant?
It's Brooke Shields' response to Tom Cruise.
Okay, well, let's go through that, because it's really long.
Yeah, I know. We'll go through it on a break or something.
What an ass he is just making of himself everywhere.
Yeah, because I just read the first 2 paragraphs, and she sounds pretty informed on this, and a postpartum depression, and how she dealt with it with drugs, and I think she's a little more qualified than Tom Cruise is. Oh, well.
Tom Cruise has got nothing going on that's wrong with him. Everything's great. Everybody kisses your ass. What do you know about how real psychiatry works? I don't care what you read, stupid. And your sister stinks as a publicist.
Oof. The worst.
She's terrible.
Well,
jump up and down on the couch. That'll get him into the movie theaters.
We'll highlight the best parts of this and give it to you in a few minutes. Sean from Florida, before we go to break.
Hey, how y'all doing?
Good.
I need some advice from Jimmy.
Yeah.
Hey, Jimmy, I went to a massage parlor yesterday and actually thought it was legitimate.
So far, my advice is take testosterone. Go ahead. Nothing.
No, okay.
Nothing.
All right, can I ask now?
Yeah, go again.
And the massage parlor, as soon as I walked in the door, it was all dark, and the girls were dressed all kind of hot, and I immediately got excited and thought maybe I'd found the motherland. The massage ended up being legit, but then they take you to a spa area, and the lady tells you to get in the spa. It's a cute girl. You get in the spa, and she sits by the spa and just sits there and talks to you for a while. And my advice to you was, what are they waiting for, keywords or what?
I've never been in that situation, but I imagine they're waiting for you to indicate that you'd like something else because it's not legit. First of all, if they're all lined up like that, very rarely is that a legitimate massage.
Right.
They don't care about what they look like.
It's that pick the girl you want kind of mentality.
And you didn't... What's that?
I noticed that I was at the massage was like this 50-year-old Swedish lady, actually, and they put you in a shower, and I noticed I could hear this man getting dressed with a girl in the room, and I'm like, what's the deal? And then I got into the room, and they said the assistant will be with you, and she helped you out of your robe and put you into the hot tub, and she just sat there, and I actually said, well, do you get in? She goes, no, we don't get in here.
Uh-oh.
And then she helped you out and sat you on the couch, and I just sat there, and I kind of got dressed, and it was this long, awkward silence.
Guy's waiting to get a hand job, and he's just getting dressed real slow. Hey, come on, lady.
You just didn't know how to talk to her. You didn't know how to hint. You didn't know how to talk about being generous. Huh?
Were the clothes you were putting on a police uniform? Maybe that was a problem.
Yeah, I put my nightstick back in.
Well, I had the badge around my cock. Does that help?
Yeah.
What are your badge on your deity?
Well, Jim, walk him through it. What should he do in this situation?
And I sat there for 10 minutes and asked her, I'm like, am I supposed to leave or am I supposed to what? And she's like, am I making you uncomfortable? And I'm like, no, but I'm sitting here butt naked and nothing's happening. I need to go.
I would have just started to... You talk light to them, playful. You know, nothing too much. Like, I'll joke around, like, sometimes if I'm getting a massage, a lot of times they come over, and you ask them, like, how come you dress like that for a massage? Isn't it uncomfortable? Like, you don't wear anything. And she knows what you're saying. You're not being slick. But you're saying it in a non-threatening way, which is going to allow her to go, oh, no, I never do that. I've had a few that would just wear jeans and refuse. And this is at my place. I don't go to these other places.
How about, that massage was relaxing, but, I sure could use something else that would relax me a little more, Yeah,
I guess.
Well, it's a
little creepy.
Yeah, that's an awful terminology. You sure could use something else.
I sure could use something else like a hand job.
Well, I don't even wink. I just actually will say semicolon half parentheses.
That massage sure didn't suck.
Ah, there you go.
What I say is that was a really. I say a lot of times I'll ask them like we're just talking. I'll be like, do you ever wear bikinis when you massage? Or like, isn't that uncomfortable? Don't you ever wear shorts or bikinis just for comfort? And believe me, again, they know what you're saying.
Doesn't sound like it's getting to the point though.
It is because you could tell by their reaction. Like, no, I never do that.
Yeah. It's just weird when she's sitting here. She was like bathing me and like putting soap on my back and rubbing my back. And then
absolutely. All you had to do was turn over and just indicate what you wanted slowly. Like it's subtle, man. You just got to know what you're doing.
Well,
listen to the seasoned veteran.
So I go for I think is just a legitimate massage, and then I think, oh, this could be cool, and then I freaked out.
Mention how relaxing it is. So this is really relaxing. I've been very stressed. I just needed such a tension release. I really needed to do. Yeah, you can say it like that. You don't have to be graphic. This way, she knows you're not a cop trying to entrap her.
Right.
Little things. Again, it's hard to explain exactly what you're saying because I always like not saying it because it's sexier to me if it's kind of. Just happens.
All right, Sean. Well, good luck to you.
By the way, every time I go through a drive-thru, they do say drive around, ma'am, so.
Oh, boy.
Yeah. You know what might work, too, though? The next time you're getting a massage, just look at her in the eye, then look down at your mule, and go, why don't you tug on that a little cookie?
I guess the worst they could say is no, right?
Yep.
All right. Thank you, Sean.
Thank you.
Bye. There he goes. We got to take a break, Anthony. On the way, Pat from Menaki has entered the building. He's in the Nathan's hot dog eating contest this weekend, so he has a lot to say about that. Also, we'll get back to the news teases, I promise, as soon as we get back. The Spider-Man rapist has been caught. Ooh. That was an ongoing story on the show. Also, we have the World Hunger bit from Sam Kinison. We'll try to work that in somehow today. And, there's a lot. So much more to do. I don't know if we're going to be able to do everything.
We'll do what we can, Hope. That's all you can do.
Drew, you need any help from me?
Nope.
Drew Boogie, take us out of here for a bit.
Yeah, this is Kevin, and I want to give a big fuck you to Rick, the head pro Tehama Golf Club. You're a piece of shit, treating us workers outside like a fucking monkey ass. Every time you go in the tournament, you represent Tehama, and you come in dead last, you piece of shit.
I'd like to send out a big fuck you to Tom Cruise and the whole Scientology supposedly religion, and take your e-meters and stick them up your ass. You think it's a true religion. Get a life.
This fuck you is from Drifter to Tom Cruise about mind-altering drugs, when you have the most best example of exercising and all of that coming from Mike Tyson, and he's on the Zoloft, and he stands in the ring and rationalizes his sport being something pointless and is no longer for him. Fuck you.
Yeah, I just want to give a big F you to the news media covering this poor Walmart billionaire that died in his fucking toy plane. Fuck you, fuck Walmart, fuck all billionaires.
This F2 goes out to fucking Howard Stern and all his fucking crew. Playing the same shit Opie and Anthony does. Fucking baby.
Little Jimmy, my fans get seats. My fans get seats. You're on fucking notice.
I'd like to give a big fuck you to Randy fucking Johnson. First he doesn't sign for Jimmy in New York City. Then he ends up beating the Mets, that piece of shit, on Giambi, that steroid head motherfucker. This is a big fuck you.
Yeah, this is a big FU to my wife, who called the FU line sometime last month or whatever, for going to work every day and bringing home the money so you could sit home with the 2 kids, and now you're mad that I'm out eating at restaurants? Well, you wanted to have the 2 kids, so now you get to sit home while I go to restaurants and bars after I work my ass off. Fuck you, twat.
Call the Opie and Anthony FU line at 1-866-FU line 1, 1-866-FU line 1. Well, fuck you very much. The Opie and Anthony Show.
Smack my bitch up. Stay out the bushes. You're a filthy whore. You're a filthy whore.
True Boogie in studio today, doing a great job. That is very cool, man.
Mixing it up.
This is the Opie and Anthony program on XM Satellite Radio. The O&A virus spreading across America.
Hi.
We're going to get Pat from Menaki in here in a few minutes. But we got to get back to these news teases.
Yes, please.
Then we got to talk about Brooke Shields and the Spidey rapist and the 4th of July weekend and blah, 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 blah. Maybe for once we'll get everything done in one day.
I doubt it.
No.
39:25
I know.
Wow.
There are times we do the show and I think we didn't get anything done.
But that's the show.
I know.
Not getting things done.
It seemed like we had a good show, but we really didn't get anything done.
We don't do anything on this show. Even when we get stuff done, what did we really accomplish?
Nothing. No structure.
Nothing. People go to work, houses
structure.
get built, things get repaired, people get from point A to point B. We go on, nothing.
At the end of the day, everyone else out there could see what they accomplished.
Did something. They could step back, look, and go, I did this.
Construction worker, I removed like 4, truckloads of dirt today. That's what I did.
Yeah.
Us,
I don't know.
We
talked with our friends.
I know.
I made a joke about Pat Battle and
Pat Battle, yeah. I put Pat Battle into movies.
Like instead of the quote the guy said, I said it, but with her name.
But Pat Battle.
How many times did you do that? 51.
By the way,
I don't know why, but it is hysterical.
Every time. It's never not funny. That's the rule.
Understand it.
Pat Battle equals hilarity.
Love Pat Battle.
I disagree. I don't get that one.
You don't get the Pat Battle?
Opie.
Well, let me tell you something else you didn't get. Pat from Munaki.
Oh, you're right.
At the beginning, you just didn't get it.
I'm a big fan of the Pat from Munaki stuff now, though.
Well, you don't seem to understand.
I was late on that one as well. Yes.
Is that a man in Pat Battle's position can't afford to look ridiculous? See? It just makes us both happy. And it's going to make all the listeners love it. There's not one listener who isn't obsessed with Pat Battle.
I've never seen so many instant feedbacks come in with movie lines with some character taken out and Pat Battle put in. And even the listeners have taken
Every
to
time
it.
you guys do a Pat Battle line, this is what I do.
No.
I get that
Why?
feeling.
Love
Why
the
don't
Pat
you
Battle.
do something? You do some Pat Battle lines, and you'll understand the addiction that is Pat Battle.
It is fun. Yes.
Dude, I
It's a
can't
lot
tell
of
you.
fun.
All the kids are doing it. It's big at the parties. Pat Battle-looking motherfucker.
Sweeping the nation.
Yeah.
Another thing we might do as early as today.
Does Pat Battle look like a bitch?
See?
It's a new show on Comedy Central, Pat Battle Bots.
See? No, instead of doing stuff, no, we got to do this.
No, we're doing stuff.
Oh, we're getting things accomplished.
Pat Battlestar Galactica.
Pat Battle of the Network Stars.
Oh, see? There you go.
Feels good, doesn't it? No.
Do that to myself.
No.
That's what I do now.
No.
Anthony, something, I don't know if we could do it today, but in the very near future on an Opie and Anthony program, it's come to our attention that you got some weirdness creeping into your bones, some phobia,
No. Oh, people are saying?
People are saying,
No,
Anthony.
they're not.
Yes, they are.
They are not.
Jimmy and I talk about it in the bathroom.
Yes, man, that's sick enough.
Yeah, and he's getting creepier and creepier every day. Have you noticed? But, this is what I say we do.
All right.
I don't think you're that weird.
Thank you, Opie.
I don't think your phobias are that out of control.
Not at all.
And I think on a upcoming show, we're going to go to the phones and see some of the other phobias that our listeners have that are worse than yours.
I'm sure you'd be easy to find. Because I don't really...
Specifically, the OCD one is my favorite.
Yeah.
I have that in my family, unfortunately, but it still makes me laugh and laugh and laugh. People that have to do just fucked up things just to leave their house.
Yeah.
And it's going to make you look like you're completely normal.
Normal, thank you.
That's what I do for my friend.
You know who had the OCD? That guy from the show Double Dare.
Oh, I know.
Remember him? Mark Summers. And he had that, and he used to talk about what he did, and he had a rug on his hardwood floor in his house, and it was one of those round rugs with the fringe on the edge, and he would get down on his hands and knees every day and adjust every little piece of yarn that comes out of the fringe and make sure it was sticking straight out from the rug and none of them were crossing over each other. And he would do this every day on his hands and knees to make sure
he would
that
have to do that before
and
he
that
left
was
the
just
house.
one thing that he had
but
to
then
do
he went
every
to work
day.
and worked with goop.
Yeah, worked with that green goopy stuff, and
that's what I didn't get.
like chaos and pandemonium as people trying to do that dopey obstacle course.
Yeah,
but it probably freaked him out.
Of course it did.
Is he better now? Is that why he's talking about it?
I don't know. He still says he has it.
Oh, what an asshole!
But all I thought of when I read about that rug was how nice that rug must have looked, with every little thread sticking straight out. It must. You walk in and look at that rug and go, "There's something very nice about that."
No, it's too perfect. Rugs aren't supposed to be that perfect.
Yeah?
No.
Just throw them on the floor.
Yeah. Plus, if no one walked on it while he was gone, why fix it when you get home?
It probably, like, even a breeze from the door opening up across the floor would make two little threads, like, cross over each other.
How about this?
And you'd have to fix it.
Get wall to wall, or get a fucking rug without the stuff sticking off it. Without 5,000 loose fibers.
I know, if you're a lunatic like that, why would you have that rug in your house?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really fast. Dan in Philly, go ahead, Dan.
Hey, boys.
Hey.
You sunk my Pat Battleship.
That's a very nice one.
That's good.
All right. Dude, can we play the audio tape of just those fucking filthy phone messages from that TV person, Paddle Battle? No.
Yes.
No, that
yes.
hurt. It's very hurtful.
No, it wasn't us. Pat Battle did it.
It was them.
Drew, don't encourage them.
Please.
Please help me out, Drew. I beg you. I battle this every day. Don't
you battle this every day?
Yes. Oh. Don't encourage this, Drew. Please stop laughing. I beg you. Guys, stop laughing over there, please. See it my way. Please.
Love that war movie, Pat Battle of the Bulge. Okay. News clips, right?
Yes.
We're doing the teasers.
Yeah, let's do the news teasers, or teasers. Yes, do we have to set it up again?
Nah.
Just listen to the replay. We set it up a half hour ago and never got to this.
Yep.
But basically, they scare the shit out of you every night, and now we think it's just hilarious. Right?
Right.
All right, here we go. We'll start from the beginning.
And coming up, Asa with what you don't know about your credit rating that can hurt you.
Okay. We did that one already, right? And this one.
Plus, it's supposed to make your commute quicker, but some say new carpool lanes could be downright dangerous.
Downright dangerous. You know, they finally finished the HOV lane on the Long Island Expressway. I've had to deal with this every day, the construction. They were putting an HOV lane.
It was the reason I had to move into the city, by the way.
Yeah.
Know how many people had to adjust their lives because the one highway that takes you from Manhattan to Long Island was fucked up for over a decade?
12 years. Get this. It took 12 years to make an HOV lane on the expressway that is about 12 miles long. 12 years, 12 miles. Using that time frame, highway from New York to L.A. would take 3,000 years to build. It took 12 years to go 12 miles with these sons of bitches. Someone should investigate this because someone got rich off of it.
Of course.
Someone made a lot of money doing this.
Yeah, why doesn't Chuck Schumer take on that cause?
Where's Chuck Schumer?
Where's Chuck?
Oh,
Where's
well.
good old Chuck? Oh, you're worried about the violent video games.
Oh, there's video games out there that show shooting and killing. That's more important than a 12-year job to go 12 miles. Billions. And what happened? Where is it?
And a lot of headaches from commuters. A lot of pissed-off people that go home and hit their wives because it took too long to get home. But Chuck Schumer's not going to take on that cause.
And now that the construction's done, can we get street sweepers out there? So when I'm driving in every morning, my car isn't pelted like I'm driving through a sandstorm in Baghdad. There's so much shit in that road now from the construction. You hear, it sounds like it's raining. You know when you're raining, you hear the rain on the outside of your car? But it's dirt and pebbles just pelting my vehicle.
Where's our dick of a senator when you really need him?
Yeah.
Stay away from the stupid violent video game thing.
Yeah, enough. Where's Hillary?
Yeah, where is Hillary?
Where are they talking about that? Where did that money go? I would love an accounting of 12 years of work on a 12-mile stretch of road.
I personally don't need to know, Anthony. I don't even want to get involved with that crap.
No?
No, it's not my business.
Video games?
No, not my business.
No?
Let this stupid senator, if he really thinks he's helping us, look into it.
Yeah, do your job.
Yeah, let's see how far you get into that one.
They're all crooks in on it.
Oh,
they all know about it. They all got their hand in the till.
Just to have an HOV lane for a few guys in robes. I mean, it's so stupid.
Let's go to the phones and say hi to Tom. Tom?
Hey, Opie, you're a Zeppelin fan. How about the Pat Battle of Evermore?
You're out, Tom.
I curse you all.
You're out, Tom.
All right, so let's move on with the news teasers, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Coming up on Fox 5 News, a water warning for all of New York City. Why you need to boil your water and who's most at risk.
Who?
Holy
what?
Shit.
Where?
We're not even safe from water?
Where? The water is deadly, Opie.
Who's most
The whole city?
The whole city?
That's the 5 boroughs. What? New York City. Did she say where?
No.
What water? What's wrong with it? What's in it?
And who's
What's
most
in
at
the
risk?
water? What's in the water?
Because you watch that, she said, who's most at risk, and you're supposed to go, I might be.
I could be. I better watch.
That could be me.
Fear mongers. I hate you.
How about telling us who's at risk so we don't drink it before 11 o'clock, you dumb whore?
Help out.
Yeah, it's not like it's hot outside right now and we're all dehydrated.
Who uses water anymore?
Right. You got a nice tall glass of water right next to you as that report's going on with a lot of ice cubes in it.
Clinking around in your glass, ready to taking your lips and go,
Now I can't drink the water.
What? Boil it?
Until they decide to tell me where it's bad.
All right, it's only summer. Boiled water will cool off real quickly.
Yeah, it's fine.
Jesus.
I'll just boil this.
I don't want to hear about how we're doing bad by doing the assaults on the media.
No, exactly.
9 to 10, don't drink the water in the city. A new warning for New Yorkers. More details of a boil alert and how long it will last.
Thanks. A boil alert.
Did you guys hear that? I didn't hear that at all.
I didn't hear anything. You know what? I'll tell you what it's on. This is a thing that affects the entire city. The entire city has to boil its water. I'm going. Oh, water boil. The middle of the page on page 8 of the Daily News, because, of course, the cover is the racial attack.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, that's it. And the Post, the same thing. It's like weigh in, buried.
Well, what's the story, though? Did we ever find out what's wrong with the water?
What is wrong with the goddamn water? What's wrong with the goddamn
Don't
water?
drink the water. Why some drinking water in New York City may be contaminated and what you need to do to stay safe.
City official warned sick and frail New Yorkers to boil their tap water until noon today after muddy runoff into one of the city's reservoirs called the glitch in purifying drinking water. Infants, the elderly, pregnant women also should avoid drinking the water. But consider, if you're at risk, consider using bottled water even for brushing your teeth. This isn't a major problem. We're asking people to take precautions out of an abundance of caution. He said that a rare citywide warning, only the third of its kind in the past several years, put this out. But it's really for people with weakened immune systems. If you have HIV, AIDS, or leukemia, a bone marrow transplant, you should drink bottled water.
Jesus.
Yeah, this shouldn't be any problem to any healthy people. That's what they're saying. That's the real story.
There you go.
That's the real story. If you're sick, don't drink the water without boiling it.
A slight danger, too.
Right.
We might lose one.
Would have lost them anyway if they had one of those three things.
There you go. Floyd, the trucker. What's up, Floyd?
Lloyd?
I just heard this really cool song. It's called Love is a Pat Battlefield.
Sung by Pat Battletar.
Dominic.
Hey, buddies.
Hey.
A musical interlude. Joshua fought Pat Battle of Jericho. See you.
I love when the bit reaches this point where the listeners ruin it.
Oh, we'll get it back. Don't worry. This one ain't going to be spoiled for... They were doing this until December.
I'm personally forcing the end of this bit.
No, Opie!
I'm going to go way too far with this bit.
No.
I will destroy this bit.
You are. You're undermining the Pat Battle bit.
That's right, I am. Tim, go ahead. Let's hear your cute Pat Battle line.
No, there's an interesting part if you watch closely in the movie Casino.
Yeah.
Joe Pesci, where he's got the guy's head in a vice, he goes, "You motherfucker, you made me pop your fucking eye out of your head for Pat Battle.
That's pretty good.
Damn it, it's still funny.
That was a good one.
All right, more news teases.
Lighting up could take more years off your life than you think. How smoking affects your health and the economy at the same time.
What?
No shit, Sherlock.
How smoking affects your health and the economy?
Yeah.
They're even fucking with the smokers who have already decided, the last 10 years of my life, who cares? I'm going to smoke now. But now they're saying, no, it could be even worse than that.
And 4th of July and fireworks may go hand in hand around your house. But unfortunately, so can a trip to the emergency room. You'll see what doctors say you need to do to keep from seeing them this holiday weekend.
Doctors are going to tell you not to blow fireworks off in your hand.
Doctors are going to tell us to be smart with our fireworks. Holy crap.
The links, some will go through to steal puppies at 11.
Oh, my God, I saw this video.
The puppy stealing video is hysterical. And it is the cutest theft I've ever seen in my life.
It's cute and sad at the same time.
It's these masked men running into a pet store that has a really good surveillance system. They have a lot of camera angles and everything. And they run in, and then they switch to a camera angle that was a close-up on one of the puppy pens. And it's this masked guy scooping up the cutest little puppies. And they all look like their little legs stick straight out and their heads tilt
They're
around.
all confused.
Their
and
little
stuff.
ears are flapping.
They're like, "Oh, I'm going home. I'm
It's
going to someone's
the
home."
most adorable crime you'll ever see.
And they probably just sold them, right?
Yeah. Pets are expensive, little puppies. What is he doing? Al Roker has a big, what looks like half of a koosh ball on his head. Yeah, it looks like a sea urchin on his head.
He looks like he should be carrying a spear.
Oh, my God.
Oh, he looked like that before.
Zulu Roker.
Drew, am I lying? It looked
If
like
I'm dying, I'm dying.
Looked like one of those hairdos they wear out there in the jungle when they're fighting each other.
Do they wear those hairdos in the jungle, Opie?
Well, they also wear the big stick on their cock.
Like to prove that, wouldn't you? Get your name in the National Geographic with Pat Battle?
No?
Wear those things.
Just add her in at the end for no reason.
Let's drink to your leg. Let's drink to Pat Battle's leg.
Oh, by the way, we should be giving credit. Drew in Durham, North Carolina again. And this name, it comes up all the time, helps us all the time, but I don't know how to pronounce it.
Pat Battle.
Pam One Bus?
Pam One Bus, yes.
What? It's spelled out Pam One Bus, but I'm sure it pronounces it another way. Jesus. Oh, God.
Goddamn.
Sean from Jersey.
Hey, guys, in honor of Independence Day, we should all be singing the Pat Battle Hymn of the Republic.
I hate you all. Russell.
Hey, yeah, I was wondering if Tom Cruise has read L. Ron Hubbard's book, Pat Battleship Earth.
Oh, it's Battlefield Earth. Oh, you
idiot.
Stink.
Pat Battlefield.
Oh, Church of Opie checking in.
Ooh.
A very scary website, by the way. Turtle.
Hey, I got Pat Battle of the Bulge.
Pat Battle
Just
of the
said
Bulge.
that one.
Anthony already said that one.
Come on.
See how I try to wreck the bit?
It won't happen. Nothing will stop me from plowing through Pat Battle Land, ever.
All right, here we
Nothing
go.
slows me down with Pat Battle references.
Here we go. More news teases that are supposed to scare the shit out of us.
Tonight on ABC 7 News at 11, a recent high school graduate dies from meningitis while on a trip. The symptoms you need to look out for. And a scary sight. What causes ferry to plow through several boats before hitting the marina.
What symptoms do you need to look out for?
If your teenager's not moving, he's probably dead.
Oh, that's frightening.
Plus, another Ohio company battles claims of something disgusting found in food.
Something disgusting found in food. At least that narrowed it down.
Just a little bit.
Yeah. I wonder what they found. Maybe a fucking a wound in the side of an apple that the intern brought you this morning?
Oh, no.
Is that possibly it?
Uh-oh, what is that?
I don't know. My apple has the Ebola virus.
It does. It's got a little ditch in it.
Your apple has a little Aaron Neville thing happening.
Ugh.
It's fruit.
And it's a divot. What's with your orange?
I don't know. It's
shaped
just,
a little
sure
odd.
It's awful.
It's a little oddly shaped. Like a pinhead.
More news
It's like a neck goiter.
Tonight at 11. You know, I seen more cars just leaving the parking lot. Cars are being stolen at an alarming rate. And what's shocking, these car thieves are
kids from the ages of 12 years old and up.
Carl Monday chases down an eye-opening story. Stop! More and more teens are stealing cars.
Just get in there, get out as fast as you can.
What's really fueling this car theft craze, and why your ride could be next.
Hey, stop, you punk!
Wow, that sounded dangerous.
And what's really shocking...
Should we still have respect for the media, you asses?
No respect for these goons.
We're out there doing a good job. You're not. Jesus. Tabloid shitheads, all of you.
They are. They've all turned into tabloids. This isn't...
Hi, everyone. Coming up on the morning show, it's supposed to be a little cooler on Friday, but if your exercise program takes you outside, it could be more dangerous. We'll have some tips so that you don't overheat.
Could be more dangerous. Listen how he said dangerous.
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 I
Make
don't
sure you
like
get that word
danger.
out there.
Danger's scary.
So don't wear your ski coat when you're jogging.
The world is the scariest place in these guys' hands.
Yeah. But Arthur Chien was just reacting like anybody else would react.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Exactly.
Doing his rape story that we got him fired.
No, it wasn't a rape story.
Which one was his?
It was a stupid subway scam. He was in
Oh,
front
it
of a
was,
subway
right, the
station.
MetroCard one.
Wasn't a rape story.
Who was doing the rape story that we got?
Somebody else.
Yeah. They held their cool, though. Yeah, that was
as
that
they
was
should
right.
have.
As their rape story, which I'm sure included, tips on how to avoid the danger of rape in the subway.
Yeah. Could you be next?
Saddam striking back, all because of this picture of him in his BBDs. What he plans to do, details coming up.
Striking back, what he plans to do. Well, there go another set of buildings. I'm sure he's going to blow up some.
He's locked up tight.
He's eating Doritos in a jail cell guarded by the entire army.
Soggy Doritos. He likes to wet them down.
Yeah, he wets them down, a little freak.
Just because we got that silly picture of him in his underpants.
Underpants.
I was trying to find the most obnoxious word.
Dirty underpants.
His underpants.
Yeah.
With his sweaty sack.
With his long taffy sack hanging down. Ugh.
They're trying to scare us with Saddam Hussein stuff.
Yes, Saddam now is
Strikes
scary.
back. I want to hear this again.
Saddam striking back, all because of this picture of him in his BBDs. What he plans to do, details coming up.
Here's what he's going to do. Write a letter to Ramsey Clark, his scumbag lawyer. That's all he can do.
That's all he can do. He can't do anything. Strikes back.
Oh, Saddam strikes back. The military implications of that one line.
Yeah. Even though it's not the blatant danger warning thing,
no.
Because anyone in their right mind knows that he can't do anything, they still have to make it an alarm. It's scary. Something's going to happen. He's striking back.
I think more people are alerted by something like that than thinking, what could he possibly do?
Yeah, right.
Cops tasering students. Forget detention. Next time your kid gets out of line, they could get shot. The controversial story coming up.
Yeah, could they?
Detention or tasered. Those are your choices. If your kid's screwing up at school, he's getting the taser. I
don't want my boy to be tasered.
I better call somebody.
I better watch this.
This audio pisses me off and makes me laugh at the same time.
It's just ridiculous.
Coming up later on this hour, what you need to know before you or your family hops out of a thrill ride. We'll have the very latest on the dangers and how safe those rides really are.
Thrill rides really are.
Really are.
You and your family getting on a thrill ride.
Really are. How's my hair?
Yeah. That's all they're worried about. How they look. If they're going to get the good, popular, fun story that everyone's going to be talking about. Informing the public, stop it. They don't care.
Started with a current affair and shows like that were very tabloid.
Yep.
But you know what? They got ratings. They got big ratings, and all of a sudden that became a more attractive way to do business.
Which is fine, but don't try to have this fake dignity in the whole thing.
Absolutely.
This fake credibility that when we hold up a sign behind you, it's an awful thing because what we're doing here is informing the public, and you're making a mockery of. Just stop it. Say what you are. You're a TV show like anything else that's on TV. You're CSI News. That's what you are. You're an entertainment show. And don't try to come off high and mighty when we come up behind you with a sign. Because look at what you're doing.
Skewered facts. It's all you show.
Yeah.
The assaults on the media continue.
Oh, please.
And the best one in the month of July will win a My Fine and some other fine prizes. Good. That's what we do now.
A common household item now being called a possible cause of cancer still ahead. The I-Team has new information for you.
Well, how about fucking telling us now so we can throw the item out before the I-Team shows up?
Household item.
The I-Team got together, but it's a secret what we found.
Yeah.
This is cancer, lady.
Common household item. You could say whatever the item is in that many words.
The best one I ever heard.
Microwave oven.
Best one I ever heard was like a popular toy that your kid plays with could lead to death.
Yeah.
But they won't tell you what the toy is, and you're like you're going to be able to keep your kids away from
the toys. Don't play with it
until I know which toy it is.
Deadly toy.
And it's not only an item in the house; it's a popular one.
Popular, always popular. Yeah.
How about just naming the item?
Where's that one about the cancer scare?
You want that again?
Yeah. Let me hear how she words
Listen to this bitch.
Mm-hmm. A common household item now being called a possible cause of cancer still ahead. The I-Team has new information for you.
A common household item. Is this a fucking game show, lady?
Yeah.
It's a common household item. A chair? No. Remember that stupid the Swiss mountain climber game?
Yeah. I hated the
Oh, I'm sorry, but you want to play Plinko? Plinko causes cancer. Unbelievable, the fear.
Spatula?
Oh, I'm sorry. That isn't the common household item that will give you cancer.
No whammies.
Wait for the I-team.
No whammies.
No cancer, no cancer, no cancer, no cancer, and stop. Stop on a new car.
There it is.
No cancer, big money, no cancer, big money, no cancer, and stop. Oh, cancer. Shit. Oh. Unbelievable.
You got it?
Yeah, I got the cancer. Is it my toilet seat? No. Damn it.
How about we give her the boot and let the I-Team do the teaser, and they could cough up the information they have for it. If it's not built on ratings, how about the I-Team gives out that information?
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
Microwaves could possibly cause cancer. This way, everyone with a microwave can watch. Yeah. Those who don't have microwaves will choose not to.
Go on their merry way.
Merry way. Good way to put it.
If this was about informing the people, they would inform them right then and there during the teaser. If it's about ratings and using fear to get people to watch, you would do the teaser, tell people they're in danger, and then not tell them the details. So then you have to watch and give their program the ratings that they need. So it's not about informing the public.
It's about the advertisers, like it is with every other entertainment venue.
All right, here we go.
It is a substance that's in almost everyone's kitchen, and it's now causing new concerns about cancer. We're going to show you what the Fox 8 I-Team has uncovered in just a couple of minutes.
It's a new... How many words was that?
Plenty. A powder, though? We got a powder now, right?
Oh.
I think it was just...
garlic salt? Shit. Love the garlic salt.
That bowl of asbestos I keep by my keys?
Yes, it is a bowl of asbestos. A common item in people that have bowls of asbestos in their house.
Wait, what's the item? That Michael Landon pancreas I keep in the refrigerator?
Yes, it's Michael Landon's pancreas.
Oh. All right, we got a couple more news teasers before we move on here.
I know what the item is.
Yeah. What is the item? Because we should help people
out. It's that Nancy Reagan breast lamp that I have in my kitchen.
Isn't it the Teflon or whatever on the pans or something?
Didn't he say powder?
Did he say powder?
Replay him.
Listen to how many words he uses.
Oh, I know.
Without just saying the item.
It is a substance that's in almost everyone's kitchen, and it's now causing new concerns about cancer. We're going to show you what the Fox 8 I-Team has uncovered in just a couple of minutes.
I officially hope the I-Team is killed in a Cessna crash. The I-Team makes me physically ill.
I want a Teamster to kill the entire I-Team.
Yeah, I would like that, too. The I-Team throws a punch like they take it in the ass. I hate the I-Team.
Stupid I-Team.
It's kind of like the A-Team. And then you need the D-Team and the S-Team.
They usually show them walking down the street all tough with their sunglasses on and their long leather coats.
Yeah,
we're going to get things done.
Here comes the I-Team.
Yeah, I think it's Teflon or whatever they use these days on non-stick pans.
I believe that's what
which has been, a news story for how many years? Ever since they came out with the Teflon, they've been talking about that. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. What? Nothing.
Yeah.
We'll explain later. News tease, another one here.
It's the hottest new way to grill cedar wood planks.
That's wonderful.
But it comes with a serious warning. Should you be worried? A 5 on Your Side report gets to the truth and tests food grilled on cedar wood. Tomorrow at 5 on Live on 5.
Even the little cedar chips you get for your barbecue could fuck you up.
At least they're telling you what it is. I'll say that. At least they're telling
tasty.
You. I like cedar wood.
But I'm sure it's nothing, though, in the end.
I have cedar wood.
I like those little cedar things. It adds to the flavor of your steak and chicken and fish.
I have a bag of cedar chips. Cedar chips will give you cancer. Why must you always cook with cedar chips?
And no wonder you're becoming the boy in the plastic bubble. I don't blame you now.
See,
because I know you watch a lot of TV.
Dude, it's so scary out there.
One more for today, and we'll rest this bit.
Opie.
Until next time.
And those infections lurking where you least expect them, and why young people are most at risk. How to protect yourself later on Medical Watch.
Infections?
Lurking?
Lurking infections? Where are those?
Or things that cause infections are lurking?
What? How did he word that? We'll hear that again.
Well, I don't...
Opie?
But...
And those infections lurking where you least expect them, and why young people are most at risk. How to protect yourself later on Medical Watch.
I know what this is about.
Watch.
It's
What?
about the girl teenagers that are playing that rainbow game.
You think so?
Yeah.
Getting infections on their mouths?
Yeah, getting...
and young people get infections on their junk?
Where you least expect it.
Oof.
That's the key word, where you least expect it.
Least expect it. That means the penis.
You'll hear infections and you'll think, I know, and you won't watch. But if it's where you least expect it, you might go, you know what, this is something, I don't know where this is.
I least expect it, like, on your hair. Yes. An infection of the hair.
I least expect it on a piece of Gouda cheese.
Gouda.
That's where I don't expect to find a venereal infection.
Yeah.
So that's that. We got to thank Ben in Cleveland for sending in a lot of those news teases today.
Yeah.
And we're looking for the listeners from all over the country to send in these news teases, and we'll do this again next week when we're back on live, okay?
Yes, you will. Sorry, I was just a little distracted.
I know. We'll explain in a second.
Yeah.
Ooh. On the way, we got Pat from Menaki coming in. He's going to be part of the Nathan's Hot Dog Eating Contest.
Mm-hmm.
Also, what else are we going to do today? There's a few other things, right?
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's a real tease.
We got Drew Boogie in studio.
Let's just take care of this.
Good one. Good morning, Keith.
Good morning, Keith. What?
At first, I actually thought I was pissing my pants.
You did.
Thank you, Eric.
That is wonderful.
And as we did it, as Eric did it, we all watched Keith's right hand.
Make sure it didn't grab for anything.
Well, basically,
no! Keep that away.
Well, basically, the mic wasn't on, unfortunately, so we didn't really hear the audio. But Steve got it on video for opieandanthony.com and foundrymusic.com. Keith the Cop at AOL.com is in studio, and he was taking a little snooze.
That is the nap seat.
We're sick of people sleeping during our show.
Anyone that sits there falls asleep. Yesterday was Big Kev.
If you fall asleep on this program, now we mess with you. So basically, that's why it sounded a little weird during that bit. We were trying to set up the bit
without waking him up.
Without waking him up because he had headphones on. And basically, Steve came in with the video camera, and Eric started pouring water on his crotch.
Now it looks like he just took the biggest piss in his little shorts.
Because at least Keith woke up laughing, and then Eric stood there for 40 more minutes dumping it.
I know, he kept pouring it.
Keith, what did you think? You thought you were pissing yourself?
I started thinking I was taking a leak, and then all of a sudden I heard people laughing, and then I thought I was in that bathhouse that time, and the next thing I know...
There you go, so...
All right.
Poor Keith.
Good morning to Keith.
Give me a towel, I'll take care of it.
We forget that it's very early when we broadcast. Even though it's now 10, it's not that early anymore. Keith, how's the motorcycle ride going?
The motorcycle ride is coming along very, very well. We have a lot of interest. Things are going well down at the club. We got some people going to help us along the way with the ride. We got some people going to do a sticker stop down there. We got T-shirts.
Yeah, but dude, just give the details.
The details. Club Risque, July 13th. We're going to be heading out of here at about 7:30 from the studio, asking people to come down about 6:30. We're going to meet out front and riding down to Club Risque in Philadelphia. Club's going to open probably about 9:30, 10 o'clock for us. We're going to have a breakfast, lunch sort of thing at the club. And if you don't have your sticker, get your sticker, put something on the truck, because if you're complaining you haven't seen tits yet, well,
yeah, it's going to be basically a wow summit. Keith did this a few years back. It was a huge success, so we're bringing it back. If you want to join Keith and the gang as they drive from New York to Philly, mostly on motorcycles, but other people are going to drive in the trucks and stuff.
Caravanning and stuff.
It's going to be a little kind of a convoy from New York to Philly. You just have to show up at the station around 6:30.
Right.
What day?
It's July 13th, Wednesday, July 13th.
All right, July 13th. That's going to be a lot of fun. And you can email Keith at keiththecop@aol.com. All right? All right. Oh, Jesus. John in Nolens.
Hey, what's up, boys? You know, you guys are so insensitive. Don't you realize that Gene Siskel lost his pat battle with brain cancer?
Oh, that makes me happy.
All right. When we get back, we'll get Pat from Menaki in here. But first, Drew Boogie has been spinning all morning for us live. Let's go to Drew and see what he's got for us.
What's that in your pants, Daddy? Daddy, can I give you a Hummer?
Daddy, can I give you a Hummer? Daddy, I love when you touch my bad plate. Bad plate. Bad plate. Bad place. Daddy, Daddy, show me your monkey. Daddy, show me your monkey. Show me your monkey. Daddy, it won't fit my mouth. Daddy, it won't fit my mouth. Daddy, what's that in the popcorn bucket? Daddy, my poopy hurts. Daddy, my poopy hurts. Anthony, do I look as young as your girlfriend?
Like sands through the hourglass, so is the Owen virus.
Tom the trucker, what's up?
Yeah, this is Kyle.
Oh, hi, Kyle.
Hi, Kyle.
Our rude phone screener.
I got a message for this Pete asshole. If you have such a problem with truckers, how about I come up to Montclair and kick his ass right after taking IQ test and kick his ass in that, punching out.
That's right, all you dumb truckers. We love the truckers.
All you dumb truckers.
That's what you're saying. He said that they're dumb. They call up with stupid. What did he say about the truckers? That they're,
I don't know.
Every product that you buy with your dollars has spent time on a truck.
75% of commerce would stop in this country if trucks did
That's how important the truck driver is to our great nation.
That's right. And without truckers, by the way, incidentally, we would all be able to drive comfortably on snow without some fucking animal doing 65 right behind you. You cocksuckers. Could you understand that we're terrified in the shitty weather? Please?
God, you make a great point, man.
Nothing but that grill with that bulldog staring you in the face in the rearview mirror.
Those fuckers barreling down on you. You're in pea soup. You can't see shit in front of you.
Sorry, we don't all have 80 tons fucking gluing us to the ground. Shitheads. They are fearless, these guys. They will drive by. You know how you drive by a truck? You don't want to hydroplane and slide into them. These fucking animals. There's a truck on my right. I'm in the left lane, and a guy is right behind me. So I have to speed up and go past the truck, and I know I'm in a hydroplane and die. Could you have some mercy, you fucks?
Opie and Anthony, the virus is spreading. XM 202. The Opie and Anthony Show.
The guys get shirts. The guys get shirts. Don't make a fucking maniac out of it.
You dick! You dick!
The guys get shirts. The guys get shirts. Don't make a fucking maniac out of it.
Oh my God, is that good? Bravo, Drew Boogie in the house today.
Paul Anka.
Pissing off most of the truckers out there, but
that's right.
What the hell?
I think they dig it.
We like to mix it up a little bit. Keep you on your toes out there.
Get shirts.
Yeah, that's one of our favorite new things, and Drew picked up on that. Let's say hi to John in Virginia. John, what's up?
What's up, boys? How's it going?
Pretty good, bro.
I tell you, Drew Boogie is the man, and these O&A mixes are just so incredible. I was wondering if there's any chance that he'd ever put these things out where we could actually buy them and get them on CD or anything like that.
I'll work on that, sir.
You should just throw a little Drew Boogie remix CD together, and we'll just sell it on our website. Get you some money for once.
Well, I want to, give the listeners a lot more than that. You know what I mean? So I'd have to come up with some shit.
Dude, you've been hanging with us for like 4 years. You haven't made a penny yet because you're like... It's time to move.
Yeah, I know. XM could kind of move those invoices through a little faster.
Yeah, well.
You want it,
good point.
The best mixes though that you have, if you go to like eatabullet.com. No. There's a great CD called Trinkets I Own Made from Gorilla Hands, which has all your best stuff on there. So I would definitely go there and grab that if you want to hear it.
Jim.
You're welcome, buddy.
Hey, Pat.
Trinkets I Own Made from Pat Battle Hands.
Pat Battle beneath the Planet of the Apes. Ding ding.
Ooh. Ow.
Here he is, the one and only Pat from Moonachie.
Better known as the car crash.
Making Moonachie more famous by the day. Do you know anybody? Do you know any history of Moonachie or anything? Like, who's the most famous person that came out of it?
Moonachie is a tribe of Indians.
Yeah, it's an Indian name.
Yes.
You don't know what it means, or
I know.
It means less than all your toes.
Anthony.
Bunch of Indians who had their funny bones removed.
I got to call us out on something. We claim to not do wacky radio bits, and every once in a while we slip up because we're not perfect.
Uh-huh.
I believe Moonachie was the Bronco. We did the Bash the Bronco thing.
We did?
That was in Moonachie.
That was in Moonachie? I was in Moonachie?
Where? Manny's, yeah.
Manny's
is a great little sports bar. It's a huge place, and Anthony and I, when we first came to New York, we had to get some attention any way we could.
Yeah, we went wacky.
Oh, the papers ate it up. We decided to bash a Bronco because, the Jets were playing the Broncos, I guess?
That was a big turning point for the show.
It sure was.
Kind of got us our first little blast of attention.
We thought it would be cute, but remember, they pretty much, set the Bronco on fire. They were animals.
Oh, yeah, they almost rioted.
It became...
It was supposed to be a sledgehammer, and then you come up, you bash the Bronco with the sledgehammer for a little while.
Right.
And you give it to the next guy and let him do it.
Yeah.
And they wound up, it was like on fire, being rolled over, rolling it over children.
Was there disco records in that Bronco?
Blow it up.
Thanks, Steve Dahl. Jesus.
Let's go soft.
So, Pat, you're in the Nathan's hot dog eating contest.
Why, yes, I am.
The weigh-in is happening in about a half hour, 40 minutes, right?
Well, like 1 o'clock.
Oh, 1 o'clock.
And where is it? Where is it?
City Hall.
City Hall.
With Mayor Bloomberg.
Mayor Bloomberg's going to be there?
I may slap a WOW sticker on his back.
Yeah, do that. Go, hey, buddy.
Yeah.
And you pat him on the back.
I guess the mayor's not too concerned about this hate crime, that he has, time to weigh fatties today.
Yeah, for a hot dog eating contest.
Well, he's really concerned about this, quote, hate crime.
This will not be tolerated in our city. Oh, when do I have to be at the weigh-in for the hot dog eating contest? Yuck.
That's correct.
How do you think you'll do?
Well, I did 20.5 at my qualifier, and I just did a test run last Monday, and I hit the old 20.5 wall.
So you're 20.5, and you can't get any more.
But I didn't prepare by not eating the day before, so maybe I'm hoping to do maybe 25.
You didn't
eat
since when?
Well, last night I had a little spinach.
A little spinach.
That's all I had yesterday. What's that?
You hungry?
Oh, yeah.
So you had a little spinach.
And all I'm going to have between now and Monday, when the contest is maybe a little scrambled eggs or something like that. Something easily digestible so it's not going to block up the old
block
hold
it up.
On.
So I'm stunned that you're in this. How many did you say you ate? 20?
20.5.
20.5. Now, what's the record?
Well, the record's 53.5 done by Takeru Kobayashi, who's going to throw out the first pitch of the Mets game tomorrow.
Is he?
Yes.
Is he
and I'm invited. There's a qualifier. The final qualifier is going to be done in front of Shea Stadium, and they invited all the previous qualifiers to go there, and then they might have us all in a box and a box, and do the old shot of these are the fatzos. They're going to eat the hot dogs.
Right. Quick little shot.
Why is your right arm shiny?
Well, this is my driving arm. And it's shiny? I don't know.
So he puts it out the window, and you got your left arm is tanned. The shine. His left arm is tanned because he has it out the window all the time.
I got to drive in England there for a while. It'll even things out, maybe? No? Visual? Not?
Yeah. But that's a lot of difference there between 22.5 and 50 some odd there.
Yeah.
Do you think you have any chance?
No, not to win, but there is an American Championship which is held by Sonia Thomas. She does 32. Yeah, I was in a contest with her down in North Wildwood, salty ball eating contest. She weighs like 100 pounds.
Ball eating contest.
She's another Asian, right?
Yeah.
What is it with the Asians and their little stomachs?
I don't know.
Well, she's American. She's originally of North Korean descent or Korean. So,
well,
she had six pounds of potatoes in 8 minutes, and I had a little over 4 pounds.
6 pounds of anything.
They should make her do that while they're beating her for Falun Gong practice. Irritating. Is she stuffed? I don't know. The expression hasn't changed.
She doesn't look full.
You know she's done eating when she just keels over and vomits. There's no noise, no nothing. Just head tilting over.
After that contest, she was popping the potatoes in her mouth after the contest. I'm stuffed, ready to blow, and she's still popping them in her mouth.
Still eating.
So,
wow. Do they puke, these people, after these?
No, some people do. I know there was people that were going from one qualifier. If they didn't win one qualifier, they go to the next one to try and win that one, and they
would puke it up and
may have
start from scratch.
Oh my God, really?
Yeah.
What's the prize?
Cleared out. Well, the qualifiers, you get to go to Coney Island.
Yeah.
And Coney Island, it's more prestigious than a prize.
Of course, the prestige.
You get the yellow mustard belt if you win, which is now in Nagano, Japan, where Kobayashi's from.
Hopefully the yellow mustard belt
it's like the Stanley Cup.
Fits a neck properly.
So.
And you hope it would be your dream to bring that home to the United States proudly.
Yes, well,
to be displayed here in the United States.
Ain't happening.
All right, Pat.
I don't know. I have a little faith in Pat from Moonachie.
What happens when... do you time yourself? Is it a timed event?
Yeah, it's a 12-minute contest.
12 minutes. So what you did when you practiced is you set something for 12 minutes, and then you start eating and you see... And why is it that you can't get more than 22.5?
Well, I believe I have the capacity because like a couple minutes later, you get a second wind.
You just don't know how to get him into you fast enough.
Yeah, and there's definitely a mental block when you're trying to eat hot dogs because you could have your throat's clear and you could have a mouthful of hot dogs, and your brain's just telling you not to swallow because you're full. You feel full in your head.
You might be swallowing a lot of aggression.
Yeah. Along with a lot of pizzas.
I'm
not going to open that Pat from Moonachie and have all those hot dogs spill all over the dock.
Pat, please don't encourage that.
That's very funny.
A lot of people saying don't starve, your stomach will shrink. Another guy's saying you should eat a lot in the next 3 days.
Well, I will have like a gallon of water at night just to keep it stretchy.
Right.
My question, you know how funny, because do you think you're going to win realistically?
No, he doesn't even have a shot.
Do you know what would be funny if he just got one hot dog down in 12 minutes?
Oh, I'm stuffed.
Or just ate like real slow, like lounging with a bun.
With a bun on it, yeah, just kind of. Now, are there buns?
Yes.
Oh, each
you
hot
don't have
dog...
to eat it all together, but you have to eat the hot dogs and the buns.
So, but I've seen this. A lot of people soak the buns in water.
Yes. Well, that's what I learned from my first contest. I only did 15. But I noticed they were dunking the buns.
That's so gross.
They dunk the buns in the water.
It turns into like wet cotton.
Mush. Then you eat the wet bun, and then they shove the hot dog in their face, swallow that, and then more wet bun. How much water do you get?
They give you 2 32. Yeah, you can get more, but they start out with 2 32-ounce cups of water.
Do you how do you warm up?
It's not water from today.
Is there
start getting
isn't there some strange rules when it comes to these eating contests? Or somebody was telling me, what was it?
Yeah, there's all kinds of regulations. I have something here from the International Federation of Competitive Eating, addressed to Mr. Philbin.
Ooh.
Yes.
Ooh.
Congratulations on your win in Philadelphia and your entry into the Nathan's famous 4th of July International Hot Dog Eating Contest. We look forward to your participation in this event. Enclosed, find the waiver you must sign. What type of waiver is that?
Just that they could use my wonderful image.
Here's some of the waiver. I understand the health and associated risk inherent in eating contests and in the consumption of large quantities of food and calories over both short and extended periods of time. I certify that I am in good health. How did you certify that? You're missing a toe to diabetes, and you're like a goddamn walrus.
Yeah, and you have rosacea.
I've consulted with qualified persons in the medical profession. Have you?
Yeah.
And obtained clearance for me to participate in this contest and similar eating contests. And then it says, also, I will not compete in a hot dog eating contest sponsored by or organized by any other party other than Nathan's Famous for 366 days from the completion of the Nathan's contest on the 4th of July. They don't
366, that means you can't do it the next 4th of July anywhere else.
Right.
On a leap year.
You have a no-compete in eating.
Yes, that's correct.
No compete.
Yeah.
Get it? No, nothing.
Compete. Didn't pay for it.
Here it is. IFOCE eaters who stand among history's finest athletes It says that. And who are truly deserving of the media attention they receive are critical to the sport and to the entertainment enjoyed by fans worldwide. They are role models and spokespeople for an entire sport.
Yeah, the real role models. Eat until you throw up. That's really a positive message to give children.
IFOCE members are more than simply competitors, athletes and rivals. They are a group of friends and associates who have distinguished themselves as leaders in their communities.
I command respect. Meh.
Code of conduct. Eat for the love of the game. Don't do this for a prize, I
I've been
guess,
doing
is what
that my
they're
whole
saying.
life.
Yeah. Be generous and cordial in victory and demonstrate grace in defeat. Defeat has only 9 toes. When traveling to an event or spending time in a location for the purpose of competing in a contest or an IFOCE-related activity, conduct yourself with honor and dignity, obeying the laws of the land and our culture.
Dignity is a relative term.
Yeah, dignity. Look at what you're doing. You're sitting there shoving food in your face. There is pages and pages of little rules and regulations.
How do you warm up for this? Do you go like around the city and just hit buddy booths?
No. Only if the guy's named Nathan.
And this is your info. 6'2", 325 pounds. And then he puts in parentheses, I weigh a lot less on the moon. You sent this to them?
Yeah, they asked me for a little info. I gave them a little extra.
Do you know what makes me want to just drive my elbow into your gum line? The fact that after you put your little jokes, you put an exclamation point.
Oh, everything is exclaimed.
I'm excited about everything.
The death knell of comedy writing is the exclamation point.
I only use exclamation points when I'm writing a letter. Like last night, I had to get on the Dell chat because I ordered a fan, and it's taking 3 friggin' weeks to get there, and still no delivery date in sight. And I get on this chat thing because you can't get a live human being on the phone, and they're Indian. So you're chatting. It's every customer service thing is India. And they tell, well, Mr. Cumia, we are so sorry that this happened. And I typed in huge letters, you and the last 6 people I chatted to about this. And, dude, it was, I can't even count how many exclamations points. I could measure. It was about 5 or 6 inches of exclamation point across the page. I was exclaiming this.
You have lots of fans, Anthony.
Oh, thank you, Pat.
There you go.
Age 41. I'm just a couple of years from my IQ score. Exclamation point.
Because that means I'm a couple years from my IQ score. That's how you're delivering that.
Right.
Oh.
I weigh a lot less on the moon.
Interesting facts he's got about himself. I'm an occasional guest on the Opie and Anthony Show on XM Satellite Radio.
Oh, thank you, Pat.
Good. Put a comma after
I don't
XM.
think they're going to put that in the official.
What do I do, you ask? I bring mirth and hilarity to the show. And he puts mirth and hilarity in quotations. Yes. And, of course, an exclamation point at the end of that. I'm referred to as Pat from Moonachie because my name is Pat and, well, ... from Moonachie. That's a town in New Jersey. Also, I'm on what I call the competitive eating diet. It involves having one healthy meal a day with lots of water to increase stomach capacity, and the rest of the day I save it for the contest.
LOL.
Whether there is a contest or not. Whether there is a contest or not! Hobbies. I have 3 cats, Stinky, Smelly, and Precious. From Silence of the Lambs. You have 3 cats?
Yes, I do.
You're a crazy cat guy.
By the way, and he has about 30 different words that have fucking quotes around
Quotation
them.
around everything.
I'm occasional guest on the, quote, Opie and Anthony Show, unquote, while I bring, quote, mirth, unquote, and, quote, hilarity, unquote. I'm referred to as, quote, Pat from Moonachie, unquote, because my name is, quote, Pat, unquote, and I'm, well, ... quote, from Moonachie, unquote.
Sorry if you're not happy with my writing.
Also, I'm on the, quote, the competitive eating diet, unquote. It involves having one, quote, healthy, unquote, meal a day.
I have 3 cats, quote, Stinky,
quote,
unquote.
Hey, Jim, fuck you.
No, hold on. I, quote, save it, unquote. 3 cats, quote, Stinky, unquote, quote, Smelly, unquote.
He's doing the visual sign of quotes, Anthony.
I know it is. And, quote, Precious,
my Toda.
I have... he has 1 dog, a yellow lab named, quote, Joey, unquote. I enjoy movies and television, lifting weights,
What?
Yeah.
What
Left
weights
leg,
do you
right
lift?
leg.
Well, I haven't touched him in a couple of years.
One leg's lighter than the other, remember.
Master Poe's training me to kill, I'll have you know.
Oh, he is?
He trains everybody to kill.
Yeah.
Bike riding?
I'm going to throw my toes like a Chinese
hold on,
stars.
man. Hold on. How is he training you to kill?
Well, when his school opens up,
Yeah.
he's gonna. I'm gonna lose weight, and I'm gonna lose weight up till then. But then I'll be ready to learn how to kill. Or not.
Oh, I hope it has all the success of the blind school in Little House on the Prairie.
I'll be Master Toe.
That's funny.
Oh,
Yeah,
Master Toe.
Is the weigh-in going to be on TV? A lot of people are asking. We heard it's going to be on ESPN, possibly.
It's usually it might be on ESPN, but it's usually they tape it and then it usually ends up on the evening news programs.
Okay.
Is this freak in your neighborhood? Occupation, I'm presently a courier, but one day I hope to be the driver of the, quote, of the official XM Opie and Anthony van.
There you go.
Unquote.
But it's got to be
exclamation point.
the, quote, the official XM Opie Anthony van, unquote.
I'm excited.
Spouse, none, ... That's right, ladies. He's available. The line forms to the left. The line forms to the left! Smiley face, ... Okay, ... I'm lonely. I'm a lonely, lonely man. Sad face.
I'm a lonely, lonely man.
Man!
What's your name, Dot?
Favorite quote, I swallow a lot of aggression, ... along with a lot of pizzas.
I think you missed a dot there.
It's favorite quote, I swallow a lot of aggression.
Right. Along with a lot of pizzas!
Unquote.
Of course, the exclamation point on everything. Comment, I was on quote, of course. I was on the wrestling team in high school. I was a district champ, and these, quote, eating contests, unquote, are just as fiercely competitive!
Unquote.
Pat from Manic Aki.
You actually, here's what you're supposed to do, sweetie. When you have quotes and you have to put quotes inside, it's supposed to be a single quote inside.
Oh, okay.
And then there's a little side thing in parentheses here, in brackets, whatever you want to call them. Nancy, I guess that's somebody you have to deal with over there.
Yes.
I hope it's useful, semicolon. You can edit it down as much as you like! Why did you put an exclamation point there on instructing her that you hope it's useful, you can edit down as much as you like?
I was excited.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Very
You
good.
are the greatest. How to win a hot dog eating contest.
Oh, what do you got, Pat?
What? What'd you say?
Oh, you were trying to say something.
Oh, no, he said I'm the greatest. And I said, what am I, Alice? You are the...
You're shaped like the moon. Whatever. There are ways to win eating hot dog contests. Have you read this? Standard tactics, skip a meal or two. Just eat as many of them as you can. Try to stay away from water, as it'll fill you up faster. But you'll probably need some to close to the end anyway. Most hot dogs have a notoriously high sodium content, and plus the water will help you swallow when you're really full. The dunk tactic. I never understood this one, but I've seen it used. They dunk the hot dog in water before eating it. I'm guessing the water will lubricate the hot dog and help it go down, but I've always thought the extra water, as stated above, fill you up faster. And then there's the Japanese tactic. This way was first popularized by the Japanese, who won a few of the contests in a way, despite being smaller. In this way, despite being smaller than their American competitors. They would separate the meat part of the hot dog from the bun, then they'd eat the meat and smash the bun into a tiny wad and eat it separately. This technique seems smart because it would eliminate most of the air that's trapped in the bread. Considering that the hot dog bun can be smashed into something small, it seems like a technique that would free up a lot of volume in the stomach. Yeah, did that help a little?
Yeah.
Squish those buns?
Yeah, I'm learning.
All right. Very excited for Pat from Moonachie.
Oh, yeah.
Very good, Pat.
Good luck to you.
Jimmy driving the HIV lane? Never mind. little out of context there.
All right, Pat. Good luck to you.
All righty.
Represent us. Be proud.
Yep.
And this little piggy went, ouch, 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 ouch.
All the way to the biohazard dumpster.
Good luck, Pat. When's the contest, Sunday?
Breaking news.
Monday. The 4th of July contest?
Justice O'Connor
4th of
retires.
Ask me
Justice
where
O'Connor
the 4th of July
retires.
Coney Island contest is.
Justice O'Connor retires. Breaking news.
Wow,
Supreme
everyone
Court
thought
Justice
it was going to be
O'Connor.
that Rehnquist.
Yeah.
Well, he's next. They're both going down.
Jesus, that was a shock.
Well, she's a liberal.
Pat.
Could be a problem. Wow. Ooh, did you spin him around with that one?
Yeah, well, he spun around on the toeless foot, so it was very quick.
And him spinning makes a lot of gravity, Jim, so suck you right into him.
All right, Anthony, the weekend almost upon us anyway, and people are going to be looking for, what is that?
What?
Is that? Oh, that is so annoying.
Wow. You're like bending Liddy with a rubber band around his mouth. Ooh, is that annoying as hell?
Everyone was afraid I would talk.
Anthony Paisano of Mulberry Street in the heart of Little Italy.
Speaking of eating, Opie.
Well, if you're going to be in the city this 4th of July weekend, Little Italy would be a great place to go for a few hours, and while you're down there, you might want to search out Paisano of Mulberry Street. Right there in the heart of Little Italy. We love Joey and his restaurant, big time.
You know, whether you live here in New York City or you're just visiting from out of town, try Paisano of Mulberry Street. You want to go to Little Italy, take in all the sights, it's great. And club a Negro over the head with a baseball bat, you'll get a glass of wine on the house. Paisano of Mulberry Street, the classic candlelit restaurant.
Tell him Scatman Crothers sent you.
So yeah, tell him Frankie the associate sent you. Perfect for a late night date or romantic meal. Every single pasta on the menu now under $10. And a Paisano, you mention O&A, XM Radio, Ben's Hog. You get a glass of wine on the house. Authentic Italian cuisine. It's made from the original old world Italian recipes. And you get all the fun and romance of Italy right there at Paisano on Mulberry Street. Open weekends till 2 a.m. It's right there in the heart of Little Italy on Mulberry.
They also got their tables out.
Yeah, that's right. You could dine out on the sidewalk
and do
al
some of that
fresco.
Do some of that people watching.
Yeah, watch the people walking down Mulberry Street. It's right there between Grand and Hester. Call them up, Paisano of Mulberry Street, 212-965-1188, 965-1188, Paisano of Mulberry Street.
All right, Anthony, we're going to wrap up the show next. Well, not wrap it up, but, try to...
Wrap.
Clean up. She finished law school in 2 years. She's really brilliant.
Who?
O'Connor.
And
Rehnquist was also from Stanford Law School.
Stanford. Hey, dummy.
Hand me that book, dummy.
My law school, dummy.
We'll tie your face in dough and make William Rehnquist cookies.
We'll tie up some loose ends next, Anthony.
Shut up, Pat Battle.
All right, listen, Drew Boogie, get us out of here. Drew Boogie mixing all morning long for us. Check this out.
So are you ready to sit down and listen? Sit down. Sit down and hear. Can you hear now? I think I got something to make everybody happy. So tap the bottle and twist the cap. Come on, tap the bottle and twist the cap. Yeah, tap the bottle and twist the cap. And rather like a crew because the baby all that. Fuck you! Fuck you!
Welcome to the Opie and... Hello? Hi, Mom. Ma, I'm working. I'll call you back, okay? Love you too. Welcome to the Opie... Hello? Ma, I'm working. I will call you back. Welcome to... Ma, let me work. Welcome to the Opie and Anthony Show. Whew, finally.
Opie and Anthony Show.
Give me those ribs, you. Waka, 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 waka.
There you have it, Drew Boogie in studio today. Doing a great job.
Give me those ribs, you. Waka, waka.
Oh, you're into the Wu Tang.
Are you gonna have some? Are you gonna have like a grand finale for us before we get out of here?
I'm gonna see if I can come up with something.
Just lose your mind?
Yeah.
To end the show today?
Yeah.
All right. Anthony, really fast. Steve, Martini Steve, put together the News Tease montage number 2.
Oh, okay.
By the way, we're going to take Monday and Tuesday off, but by the time we get back on Wednesday, we want a lot more news teases.
Please.
From your local newscast, okay?
A lot of danger coming up with the 4th of July also.
Yeah, so far it's New York representing the dude in North Carolina and Cleveland. We want to get the rest of the country involved. So
Cleveland?
Cleveland, lots from Cleveland. I think it was Ben from Cleveland, I believe. That helped us out. Cleveland. Yes, Jimmy, Cleveland.
It's a good place.
You want to say anything about Cleveland?
What? The fact that my second show, July 23rd at the Odeon, has been on sale now for approximately 35 minutes? A Ticketmaster? No. I certainly don't. But thanks anyway.
All right, here's Steve putting together a montage of how the news scares us.
Tonight at 11.
You know, I seen my car just leaving the parking lot.
Cars are being stolen at an alarming rate. And what's shocking, these car thieves are...
kids from the ages of 12 years old and up.
Carl Monday chases down an eye-opening story.
Stop!
More and more teens are stealing cars.
Just get in there, get out as fast as you can.
What's really fueling this car theft craze? And why your ride could be next.
Hey, stop, you punk!
And coming up, Asa, with what you don't know about your credit rating that can hurt you.
Plus, it's supposed to make your commute quicker, but some say new carpool lanes could be downright dangerous.
Coming up on Fox 5 News, a water warning for all of New York City. Why you need to boil your water and who's most at risk.
And 4th of July and fireworks may go hand in hand around your house, but unfortunately, so can a trip to the emergency room. You'll see what doctors say you need to do to keep from seeing them this holiday weekend.
Lighting up could take more years off your life than you think. How smoking affects your health and the economy at the same time.
The links some will go through to steal puppies at 11. A recent high school graduate dies from meningitis while on a trip. The symptoms you need to look out for. And a scary sight what causes ferry to plow through several boats before hitting the marina.
Plus, another Ohio company battles claims of something disgusting found in food.
Hi, everyone. Coming up on the morning show, it's supposed to be a little cooler on Friday, but if your exercise program takes you outside, it could be more dangerous. We'll have some tips so that you don't overheat.
Saddam striking back, all because of this picture of him in his BBDs. What he plans to do, details coming up. Cops tasering students, forget detention. Next time your kid gets out of line, they could get shot. The controversial story coming up.
Coming up later on this hour, what you need to know before you or your family hops out of a thrill ride. We'll have the very latest on the dangers and how safe those rides really are.
It is a substance that's in almost everyone's kitchen, and it's now causing new concerns about cancer. We're going to show you what the Fox 8 Eye team has uncovered in just a couple of minutes.
And those infections lurking where you least expect them, and why young people are most at risk. How to protect yourself later on Medical Watch.
It's the hottest new way to grill cedar wood planks.
That's wonderful.
But it comes with a serious warning. Should you be worried? A 5 on Your Side report gets to the truth and tests food grilled on cedar wood. Tomorrow at 5 on Live on 5.
So basically everything is bad for you.
I'm petrified. Petrified. Cedar wood is going to kill me and what? What happened? You can't even get through. Again, just from one day.
Yep.
One day.
Pretty much one day, yeah.
And that's not all of them. We just, caught a few of them.
Right. Well, we could do it all day, but we won't. All right, we should clean up some business here. We talked about the Spidey rapist guy Spider-Man
Spidey rapist. Spidey rapist.
They caught him, and he didn't look like Spider-Man.
No.
The Post made it look like he looked like Spider-Man.
Well, what comes out of his web, too, will lower your life sentence.
All right. You know, that's not a bad bit either. That's not a bad idea.
The jokes that we've blown?
Yeah, Friday we just replay the top 5 bombs of the week.
Bombs of the week.
Well, dude, I would love to hear that as a long bit. Like, if someone could find a lot of them over, like, the last couple of months and put together some of our joke bombs.
That's not a bad idea.
Dude, what a great bit that would be.
That'd be
a lot of work for some of the
hilarious.
young gentlemen in that room.
I'd feel bad that none of my stuff would make it, but I mean, it would still be...
Absolutely.
That would be a great montage.
Just all of
What's
our...
this?
How embarrassing.
Why are you handing this to me?
Oh, I just had to give it back to you. I had to take it for a second. Sorry.
All of our awful joke bombs and mistaken words.
Yeah,
and,
screw-ups.
Perfect.
That would be good.
All right, bombs of the week or something like that.
Yeah.
Of the week of the... How do you spell the...
What? Okay.
All right, so they got the Spidey rapist, Ant.
Yeah.
And he had a big, ridiculous mustache.
It looks like he's got one of those Leroy Neiman mustaches.
Right.
Big thing. Only, it's on a black guy, which kind of looked really weird.
Looks like he raped Raleigh Finger's face.
Nothing like Peter Parker.
No.
That's for sure.
So we're done with the Spidey rapist.
He's done. You're safe again, people.
Also, Anthony, we did the hoodlums stealing puppies. Bruce Kelly calling in from London. He didn't do that today.
Thanks, Bruce.
Yeah, for nothing.
And then he wonders why we mess with him.
Absolutely. Bruce was supposed to, quote, call, unquote.
He's unreliable. And we made a jingle and everything. I want to at least play the jingle again because the guys worked hard on it.
Bruce Kelly's on the phone from far away, and we bet he's got nothing good to say. This segment could be the world's biggest wreck. Bruce Kelly's got his pants around his neck. Let's all make a bet that Bruce Kelly will get hung up on again.
See, that would have been great. And then it would have been, hey, Bruce.
Hey, Bruce.
What's going on?
How you doing?
What's up with that Live 8?
Yeah, Live 8.
Where does Steve sing these songs?
In the studio?
If I ever walk in and see him belting out a tune, I'm going to grab his back fat with a pair of, garden shears and just pinch it. No.
Oh, look at the big bear just came in and hugged Jimmy.
You know he's like, he's shaking his hips from side to side as he sings. To get
You think he's doing that? I picture him snapping his fingers. Da, 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 da.
Eyes closed.
I do.
Could you show us how you sing
Scooter,
that?
you do? Wow, wow.
How do I generally I have to sit there and I have to listen to a bunch of music first.
Yeah.
It's all instrumental stuff, and I have to look at what I've got written down and see which track will fit. So I'll just sit and I'll try to work out the rhyme scheme, and generally there is a boogie that ensues after.
How about that song? How would you sing that?
Yeah, are
one?
you
What
wiggling
you
your
sing?
ass a little bit?
No, it's not because I'm sitting down. I'm sitting down. So
You're
it's
sitting when you sing?
Oh yeah,
Very
yeah.
difficult.
Yeah,
How
it
do
is.
you do
But
that?
I'm not really stretching. Yeah, that's pretty much within my range. So you just sit and.
Oh my God.
Dancing.
Let's hear some.
Yeah.
What?
I want to hear some of that song. You just don't know.
Yeah, let's hear it without
I
the music.
want the acoustic
acapella?
version,
Yeah, let's go.
Hold on.
I want Steve Martini, Steve Unplugged.
Can you play it one time? Because I forgot what the words were.
Play a little.
No, we can't play it.
All right, fine.
All right, I'll play it.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Bruce Kelly's on the phone from far away, and we bet he's got nothing good to say. This segment could be the world's biggest wreck. Bruce Kelly's got his pants around his neck. Let's all make a bet that Bruce Kelly will get hung up on again.
Yeah.
Bruce Kelly's on the phone from far away. Will
bet.
Betty. What?
Let's bet you can get tickets for Jim Cleveland's show today.
That's right. Motherfucker.
Don't encourage him,
You are
Steve.
the worst.
Just let it go.
Was that all that was? That was just a build up so you could play.
No, I didn't know you were going to forget there. I rhyme
really-
anything with the Odeon.
Don't acknowledge he's doing it, and we get to move on. Don't encourage him.
I had the first... Okay, Pat Battle's on the phone today.
All right, we get the point, Steve.
Yeah, thank you.
You look very gay when you're singing. That's what
Oh,
I do.
we are awful.
I know.
All right.
Sounds good, though.
Thank you.
Oh, we didn't get to the parachuting pilot. I didn't know you could do this in the year
Oh.
2005.
Small plane.
Crashed in Rockland County. In a pond up there, I guess?
Yeah, and the pilot walked away.
The pilot suffered leg pains.
Leg pains. That's a little odd. He's got leg pains, and he can't work his rudder controls, I guess. But what you could still kind of... I don't understand why his leg pain made his plane crash. I think this guy just wanted to try out that parachute.
And the plane was getting old.
Yeah, the plane's maybe a little older. I don't know.
You might be onto something, because he saw the pond.
You buy this thing.
Wasn't going to hurt anybody.
Yeah, you buy these things. They're big parachutes, and they go in the middle section of your wing on one of these above the cockpit planes, like a Cessna. The wings that go above your cockpit.
Wait a minute.
And there's a hatch in there. Yeah.
I know what he means.
I thought the parachute was on him.
No.
The plane?
It's on the plane. The parachute is on the plane itself. It comes out of the middle of the wings.
Okay.
And obviously you can't do it when you're ripping at full speed, but if you have engine failure and you slow your plane up enough, you can pop the chute. And this parachute comes down, and the plane comes down real slow, and he jumped out right before it hit the ground, or it hit in the water. He jumped, kind of dove out, and it was fine. It was absolutely fine, and the plane slowly came down and into the lake.
Wow.
Yeah. So a lot of people are getting these. A lot of executives are getting them in their small planes. I wonder if, what's his name? Our own, over there at XM.
Oh,
Lee Abrams. I wonder if our own Lee Abrams has that in there.
He just
smokes a little too much weed, hits the chute instead of, the throttle.
He doesn't care about safety. He's smoking pot up there.
But that's what this guy did. He had a little leg pain and pulled the chute.
Yeah,
but I think it's one of those things that you don't know if it's going to work until you use it, and it costs you a lot of money, and you're like, I'm going to see if this thing works. Leg pain.
That's pretty wild,
You
though.
can land your plane without your legs. You really can.
That's what the wheels are for.
And yeah, you don't need it. It's a Flintstones plane. Sticks his legs out the bottom. It'll be a little rough, especially if it's windy or something like that. And then you might have a problem applying the brakes once you get down. But, you don't need it to maneuver up there, really.
Right.
So leg pain's a little odd thing to crash your plane over.
All right. We didn't even talk about the Howard Beach thing, huh?
What, are we going to end on a light note? On that comedy story?
I thought you were going to talk about this. This is an interesting story, too. Right with the Army picture. He looks like Denzel in Glory. The Freedom Tower looks suspiciously like the design by famed architect Stern.
Ooh, they're ripping me off again. Tell him, Fred. I designed that building. That was my first studio. You ever hear from the top of the Howard Stern building? That's it. I invented it. What a tool. And the Daily News has the Howard Beach shocker. Second time at bat. Get it? Because he caved his head in with a bat?
Oh, cool.
Records reveal race attack suspects' previous arrests.
This guy
Who knew?
Got in some previous trouble.
Little previous trouble. It seems after the September 11th attacks, he was arrested for assaulting a Sikh man in Queens and clubbing them and shooting them with paintball guns.
So they're just trying to go about their lives, and he's across the street with a paintball gun just shooting at them?
Yeah. During the beating, Minucci allegedly screamed, "Fucking Arab, why don't you blow this up?"
This was while
I'm sure he grabbed his cock when he said that, too. "Hey, you fucking Arab, why don't you blow this up, eh? Come here."
He did this while the buildings were still burning.
No, it was after, wasn't it? Or no?
One of the stories I read,
oh my God,
the buildings were still burning, and he went out and he was so pissed off.
And one of them clubbed him while the Twin Towers burned,
wow.
The sources said. So as it was happening, he just found some poor bastard with a turban, not knowing that the Sikhs have nothing to do with anything.
But no one knew that at the time. No one knew what they were about. They just looked like Arabs.
Right, towel heads.
And then we finally got educated to realize that they had nothing to do with that, right?
Yeah. I don't think, no. Sikhs are fine.
He also stabbed a 16-year-old neighbor a few years back, a high school rivalry or something. So he had that going for him. And he's friends.
Yeah, but you didn't explain that story further. He knifes this kid in the neighborhood, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then the kid's going to testify or whatever, but he can't because he died.
Yeah.
He was on a subway platform and just happened to...
Yeah. It's a little odd.
And just happened to jump onto the tracks, I guess.
Yeah, he fell.
He fell onto the tracks.
Well,
Wow.
Nicholas Fat Nick Minucci is his name.
Hard to be a lawyer with that nickname.
Yeah. He is stocky suspect known as Fat Nick. Sold a bread delivery route his family had given him for $80,000. He drives he's unemployed. Drives a $60,000 Cadillac Escalade. Has a $6,000 Rolex. And wears a $4,000 gold chain.
He's
around his
19.
neck. He's 19. His mother is on disability. He is friends with the Gotti kids and has appeared on the Growing Up Gotti TV show.
Yeah. They are really going to nail this guy, too, because he's on the front page of every paper. It's like you're finished.
Yeah. Well, Reverend Al has shown his face on this one also. Reverend Al. He's they're standing side by side with the mother of one of the guys that was beaten, the guy that was beaten over the head with the baseball bat. Of course, he's got to get right out there, looking very angered by this whole thing. And I guess what he's saying is, hey, this isn't about what anyone was there to do or any crimes that may have been tried to be committed and this, that, the. It's about the beating of another human being.
Why is it not about what they were there to do? Asshole. Why?
Because it was a white guy that beat up a black guy.
All right, at least
That's
it's logical.
Now it makes sense. And two of the other black guys, because one black guy got beat up, the other two ran away. One of the other guys is saying, why can't we, it's not the 50s or 60s, why can't we walk in any neighborhood we want?
That's right.
Because you can't. Because we can't. Because no one, there are certain people that just can't go into other people's neighborhoods. That's just the way it is. It's an awful thing. Sorry, we don't live in this paradise where we can all walk around.
They were there to steal. They weren't just walking through the neighborhood.
Right. There really isn't enough emphasis being put on that.
Holy shit, is this aggravating?
This mook beating this guy over the head with a bat is a moron. But the fact of the matter is, these guys are in there robbing. They were there to steal.
You got what you had coming to you. Too bad.
And when you're committing crimes, what happens to you is, oh well, your responsibility. It happens.
How about if somebody breaks into your home and you shoot them, but you yell something racist? Is that also a hate crime?
It probably would be, yeah.
And I realize that these guys are not in the middle of the crime, but you understand the point. They were there to commit a crime. Ugh.
And they found them with all kinds of tools on them, which the mother said her son was carrying these tools to hang a pair of Air Jordans on his wall at home. So he needed a hammer and a screwdriver and various other implements to hang sneakers up on the wall.
Well, when I first heard he had the tools, I thought there couldn't be a rational explanation. And then when you hear that, you're like,
now I get it.
Attaboy.
Now I get it.
These fuckers are really screwing it up for me.
Why? Are they screwing it up for you there?
Yeah.
You're black, Drew?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not buying that one fully either. I don't know.
Newsflash.
You're the fake black guy.
No, he's very musical.
I had a black guy in high school that was like Drew.
I think you got a little blood in you, but I think Massa was making a few trips out to the house way back when.
Oh, yeah.
You know? You got what color are your eyes?
Hazel.
They're like hazel.
Yeah.
Very light. Very attractive.
You have blonde hair.
Thank you, man.
Blonde hair, blue eyes.
You call me Daddy.
Your name isn't really Drew Boogie.
That's right.
It's Ishmael Schmidt.
Yeah. Fred Eichmann.
I think the white blood in the black broad's cuting them up a little bit.
Wait a minute. Whatever happened to you liking the dark Wesley Snipes?
No, let me tell you something. You get a black guy.
I mean, how pissed are they really? Do you want to look like the mother from Good Times or a Halle Berry, man? You get a little white blood in you.
Dude, you get a black guy and a white chick go together, and they don't even have to be attractive. No. Black guy and white chick.
They make great babies.
Supermodels. They breed supermodels.
They give you a nice, beautiful, conglomerated, mulata, mongrel class of baby.
Am I wrong, Drew? The white blood helps you guys out.
They come out supermodels.
Brings
all
out
the time.
the cuteness.
Those are the ones I seek out.
Black and Asians make very, black and Asians are very
Do they?
cool combination too.
Yeah, but they come out flat-chested and no ass.
Yeah, that's true. You need the ass. Well, the black might add the ass. You know,
it depends on what trait.
Not the ones.
Because like I was saying, there's a bigger muscle that rides higher up in the buttocks, and that makes them the better athlete.
You want to get the best qualities of both race. You know,
when they bred them back then, they bred the big black buck with the. Do you think that cameraman was just going, "Oh my God, I am filming Jimmy the Greek's death right here"?
Oh, yeah.
Keep talking, Jimmy. Jimmy's got a scotch on the rocks in front of him. And he's just going on and on about how the slave owners used to breed the black buck to be strong, and that's how we got the better athlete today.
Do we have that on tape?
It was just... Oh, but why don't we have that?
We got to find
Try
that
to
one.
find that. I haven't come across that in over the years, and that is one of those clips that is just like, the cameraman's just, are you getting this? Like the news guys just look at the camera, are you getting this? Oh, my God, this is the end of Jimmy the Greek right here.
What year was that, like 85 or something?
Yeah, and then he just faded away completely and then dropped dead.
Get something your boy Sid said. It's not too far off.
Yeah.
Yeah, right?
All right, so that's it with the Howard Beach?
Now it's just Sid.
Is that's about it for the Howard Beach for now?
This guy's pretty much done. And the other guy, the mysterious guy Frankie, remember him, the associate?
Yeah.
Turns out he's an NYPD detective's son.
Right.
And was really rushed out of one of the precincts yesterday. In a car. They showed the clip. They opened the car door. He ran out with something over his head, jumped into the back seat, which had the seats folded down with an opening to the trunk, rolled into the trunk. Then his father came in and flipped the seats up, and the car sped off.
Why did he roll in the trunk?
So the press couldn't get any shots of him inside the car. It was amazing. This father's protecting the shit out of this kid.
And this kid's in deep trouble when he gets home. Can you imagine?
He's probably thinking, please, could you keep me in jail? Because my father is going to kill me.
Jail would be a pleasure at this point. Hey, we only have a minute left in the show.
You know that guy, Keith?
Which one? The
father of the...
No, I don't.
No, you don't. Okay.
I want to get Drew Boogie on the air for one more minute because we have one last minute in the show.
Let her rip.
So, Anthony, enjoy Atlantic City.
Thank you.
We'll see you all on Wednesday. Send material in by July 7th for the cover band competition we're doing. July 8th, we pick the finalists. Are you insane? Ooh. Info is up in the events section on opieandanthony.com. Looking for all cover bands to send in their stuff. Drew Boogie, thanks for helping us out today. We greatly appreciate it.
Absolutely.
Yes. We will end with Drew Boogie today.